telling you, B.
The pressure right there.
Memoirs of a nigga from the BX. That's what made me, and I love it. Gotta love it. Not above it. Yup, I love it. Had to do it my way, gotta follow my way. Memoirs of a nigga from the BX. That's what made me, and I love it.
Let me go.
Not above it. Yup, I love it. Had to do it my way, gotta follow my way. Growing up in the Bronx, there was adventures. Shit get litty, especially in the summer. Barbecues popping off, satisfy the hunger. Then play space, make sure you're done up. Time to pack it up, leave the table. When I was young, shadow puppets was cable. It's no fable, times is unstable. Meal portion, the same size of a ladle. Had to go to the pantry to get the grub. Sometimes wash my clothes in the bathtub. In the blizzard, a nigga had to walk to school. It didn't matter, that's what we had to do. In ghost sound ciphers on the fucking room. Smoking hydro, make the cops come through. They be doing the most for a fucking roach. I hope they don't approach, amen toast. Memoirs of a nigga from the BX. That's what made me, and I love it. Gotta love it. Not above it. Yup, I love it. Had to do it my way, gotta follow my way. Memoirs of a nigga from the BX. That's what made me, and I love it.
Let me go.
Not above it. Yup, I love it. Had to do it my way, gotta follow my way. A nigga got locked cause the spot got raided. They pissed, they got no information. Let us go, your time just got wasted. When they looking mad, you know that's my favorite. Trade dogs roaming, corner stores open. Let me get a bacon, egg and cheese that's toasted. I'm posted, waiting for the fucking bus. Just to go to a job that's fucking tough. What's this on my check? That's not enough. Let me get a meat cleaver, run amok. Turn savage, far from the average. These bills I'm having with steak and vanish. I thought I'd play for the New York Knicks. It didn't happen, then I figured life's a bitch. In the projects, bitches used to suck my dick. In the staircase, and this stank like piss.
That ass though.
Hey, yo, B, what it do, though? Council Roundtable, sign that back in. Episode 337. We took the old-fashioned rats and let y'all know what's happening. You feel me? I don't know if y'all read the chat on the previous show, the previous live, I should say. I was going through some technical difficulties when it comes to the internet, so I had to reboot my internet and all types of nonsense, you know. So that's my bad. Matter of fact, I did tell y'all at the end of the show. Yeah, man, please. My bad, yeah. I forgot I came back and I explained everything. But yeah, for those out there that didn't know, that's basically what happened. But what's goody though, B? How y'all feeling? Appreciate you, my dude. What's going on, Blaze? We hit that thumbs up. We the ones, and they most certainly the bums. Yeah, B. So me and this dude Blaze is talking about the whole Street Fighter trailer off air. And we definitely gonna talk about it tonight, amongst other things. But I'm not gonna lie, like so far, I like what I see. It's a little cheesy, you know what I'm saying? But I don't mind cheesy as long as it's not to the point where it's cringy. You feel me? That's my main thing. And I don't mind it being cheesy. But as you can see, the action definitely looks good. The action's going to be good. I already see that. I see that already. And I like the fact that they're paying homage to, it's like they're paying homage to Street Fighter 2 and Street Fighter Street Fighter 6, especially when it comes to this dude, that new slam that Zangief got. He does a jackhammer now, a spinning jackhammer. In that aspect, I'm here for it. Be like, we always want them when it comes to video games that turn into movies. We always want them to, show respect to the source material. Man, there it goes. Akuma looks badass. Ryu looks badass. Only people that I think look goofy, I ain't gonna hold you, is Bison and Guile. I don't like how they look at all. They look ridiculous. I don't like how they look. I don't, not at all. Like maybe, like when you see the movie, maybe it'll. I don't know, but so far I don't like how they look. You got many toys and figurines for the show and promo. Okay, yeah, man, keep doing what you do. I'm telling you, you keep doing that. Like drop content like every day or twice a day, and you make sure you don't curse, and you put on the video. This is for kids. It'll catch on. I see a lot of content creators that be doing videos with the toys, and it catches on. The action in the movie looks good, but hoping it lives up to the hype. Yeah, like I want it to be a mixture of cheesy and seriousness. And they could do that. I'll say this: they already got an advantage because remember we had the other Street Fighters in the past, so we already got an advantage. They they're definitely paying homage to the source material, and they're already walking in the right direction. The thing is like I don't know why they got Joe in there. Like Joe, the first dude you fight in Street Fighter One. If that was the case, they should have got the ninja from Street Fighter One. Like at least they brought him back in Street Fighter Five. They didn't even bring Joe back. Ain't nobody jacking Joe. The wig on 50 playing Balrog looks horrendous. You don't like it? It didn't really bother me. Like I ain't gonna lie, it didn't bother me. My fight money. Yeah, like it didn't really bother me. Only thing I would say is that we all know that this dude Balrog is much more brolic, but I could look past that. I could look past that. That's a minor gripe. But how was your week though, my dude? I had a hell of a week, man. So damn busy. Telling you, B. Ballet with the blick. What's good, ballet? Appreciate y'all for pulling up. You already know. I know people's gonna start pulling up little by little. That's Brother Blaze. Hey, we got 7 likes now. That's right. That's right. Bringing more of them likes. Thanks to the people that's in the chat and the people that's in the bushes. They love being in the bushes. We appreciate y'all too. You feel me? Oh, that's what's going on SmackDown. Yeah, let me know what's going on SmackDown. I'm not watching. I'm not paying no $100 for the Hulu Live or Hulu Plus. Oh, you feeling better, Ballet? That's what's up. Word, word. So y'all see the title? This dude Brock Lesnar retiring next year. You already see this dude Cena. He spilled the beans when he was on Van Vliet. I don't know if he was supposed to do that, but this dude's supposed to be retiring next year. And I swear to God, I don't care. I just don't care. Lesnar's the type is like, because he's done so much as a bad guy. You don't really see him as, you know what I'm saying? And then like this dude sitting there saying he's building him up to be this mountain that you gotta climb. That's what Cena said on Van Vliet, which doesn't make any sense. This dude Brock been a conqueror for what, a decade, maybe longer than that. So it's like, what are you talking about? Brock always been the conqueror. He's the one that beat this dude bum to take at WrestleMania. Like, what more do you want? It's just ridiculous. The ridiculous narrative. That's why I said wrestling nowadays is not for us. I was watching wrestling since like the late '80s and so on, because they they talking to us like we just started watching wrestling last year or something, and it's like we have like we you can't tell us this nonsense and think we're gonna eat it up. Oh, they're prepping Brock, and it's like this dude had, I guess he didn't say that, but I guess the rumor out there saying that he's going to be going up, Brock's going to be going up against what you gonna call it, Gunther at Mania. I really, it's just I just really don't. I can't say I don't care fully. I might have a little, just a little, but I don't know. Is it a WrestleMania match? Possibly. I guess if it's built properly or it's built better, because I don't trust Triple H with building anything. I won't even trust him building an ant farm. But it's like that's what they're saying, man. Like this dude next year, and it's crazy because it's gonna be like, okay, he's retiring next year, and I guess AJ's retiring next year. So it's gonna be two retirement tours. Triple H can't even handle one retirement tour. He's gonna have to book two at the same time. Christ. Blade said Brock gonna retire with all that money for doing a total of 50-minute matches at a millionaire. Man, look. I don't know who told you he's gonna have a 50-minute match. Who? Hell no. Just when you seen him do a 50-minute match. That was a good one. Brock gonna do the bare minimum. He ain't gonna show up for mad dates like what he normally does. Do the bare minimum and get paid a shitload of money. And then he's gonna go about his business. And he got them charges on his jacket. Well, he didn't get charged. Excuse me. He got them accusations on his jacket, I should say. So it's like, you know, it just makes people look at you crazy, my dude. You going out bad. Let me open these floodgates though. Shouts go out to all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hitting that thumbs up and all that. I see we got a new sub. I got a new sub. That's what I'm talking about, B. Appreciate the sub. Awesome work. Awesome. Let's get this show started real quick. Oh, total of 50 minutes. He did 6-minute matches the last 10 years. Okay, that's much better. Pow! Right there. Pull up, pull up, pull up. For those out there that don't know, started doing Throwback Thursday episodes. I did a throwback episode yesterday. So I think that's going to be a reoccurring thing week after week. I know I've been slipping out on bum outs of the week. That's my apologies. Yeah, like the holiday season and all this going on. I just be so busy. Like I ain't gonna lie, when I come home, I just be wanting to crash. And then like I'm working on my album and all of that. So I just be having so much on my plate. I'm not complaining. I'm glad that I'm busy. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to be busy. But when stuff starts slowing down, we're gonna get to it. But yeah, check out that content, B. Got the Metal Gear Solid content, got the AEW content will be in the Elite. Got Tuesday show, all that, B. To your discretion. Check it all out, B. Appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up and all that. And sub if you haven't already. Got my dude Coked Out Sean in the building.
No HBK had to do a line to get up in here.
Oh, man.
First of all,
what's going on?
Glad everybody doing well tonight, man. I had this show come show some love because it's a lot of things happening. And I know you're trying to get them non-stands on your head, bro.
I was about to do a line my damn self listening to that damn I was like, yo, what's going on? I'm like, Primo, what's this? I'm like, yo, this can't be for real.
Nah, man, what it is? It's just like I was telling you earlier. It ain't only with sampling. It's a prime example of spreading yourself thin because Preem just dropped like 3 projects this year. He dropped one with Rock Marcy. He dropped one with Ransom recently, and I think he dropped another one. So that's a prime example of kind of spreading your wings too thin. So he just probably phoned in and just gave Nas whatever.
Yeah, it's like he just gave him some throwaways. And I'm like, yo, my dude, did you even try? The beat sounds so unfinished. But the track with him and AZ, that's just a killer.
I love it.
They murked that track. Now that track was hot.
And I love the joint he did for the women of hip hop, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, he's showing love. It was all right, but the beats was just so ass. I'm like, oh no. It's no shout towards Nas. Nas is doing his thing. I think Nas is trying his best to make he's trying to make the best out of a shitty situation.
Now, what it is though, and maybe this is the old school fan in me, but I miss the days where big albums felt like an event, man. Like I miss the commercials, the ad in the magazines or the newspapers.
Yeah. Like a whole rollout, yeah.
The first radio single, then you start seeing the video, then you get the anticipation being built, and then you go to the store and you buy the album. They just literally dropped the album out of nowhere. I didn't know they even dropped the album until yesterday.
Yeah, like I knew they was coming out with an album. Like it was off like rumors. I knew they was working on the album, but they didn't have a set date. No.
Nah, and it's like that kills the anticipation for me because just dropping a video and a street single alone will make me like, oh shit,
Yeah.
Nas and Primo. Oh shit, okay. I might have to, put some bread away and buy the physical, because then I could get the experience. See, the music is out there. The dope music is always being made, but they got to do a better job of distributing it, man. Because
they need like a promotional team, or go out and spread the word somehow.
I'm like, you got Nas and Premier. You know how long we hip hop heads been talking about them doing a whole album?
Yeah, but you know what it is though. They probably did what they did because they probably didn't have faith in the project the damn so. That's why they didn't really market it like that. Because they probably knew the production was weak.
And they probably figured too, hey, we already rich. We'll just throw it out there for the fans. But at the same time, I miss the rollout feeling, man. Like I miss when album releases felt like events.
Well, Drake is doing that.
And it's a struggle there on that department.
Yeah, he's been doing that with this whole Iceman bullshit.
Trying, but
yeah, he came out with 3 videos. All 3 of them shits is ass.
Trying, but he ain't the guy no more. So remember the rollouts back in the day. One of the most legendary rollouts to me was "Get Rich or Die Trying" when 50 dropped. Man, every record store I went to, it was sold out. I had to settle for the cassette.
And you seen posters and stuff like all over the place. You seen the posters, you seen the commercials.
In the club.
Yeah. And the club was blaring. And when that song first came out, forget about it. Forget about it. Every Friday it was lit.
Funny story, man. When they wanted me to do some PR work with the Row at the time, I did some little PR work over there. I was working on websites and stuff, and they was collabing with Murder Inc., right?
Okay.
So I had to tell them one of them dudes, I'm like, yo, we got to grab 50, man. I know y'all got this funk with Murder Inc., but nigga, we need 50, man, because that's the free agent.
Right.
But everybody was like, nah, we ain't gonna get him. We ain't gonna get him. He signs with Eminem, and then I was like, okay, it is what it is. He may not do much, but then he dropped Wangster. I said, okay. Then he dropped In the Club. I said, nigga, this shit over. Ja ain't got a chance now.
Yeah, like remember this dude Eric Sherman said, I think 50 approached him and Eric Sherman brushed him off.
Man, I'm telling you, that rollout there was so legendary, man. In the Club was everywhere. Then when I knew it was a rap, then he followed with 21 Questions and got the women. It's over.
Right.
He took
Ja Rule's whole course with Nate Dogg, God rest his soul. Nate Dogg came through with the hook.
Took Ja Rule's whole fan base.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life.
Let me read what Tyler has said in the comments. He said, what's going on, Tyler? Yeah, we live this time around, Tyler, because he was in the chat on the Throwback Thursday episode. He's like, yo, what's going on? I'm like, it's a throwback episode, my dude. But anyways, he said GCW returns to Orlando this Saturday for the Nick Cage Invitational. GCW NGIX opening round matchups. Bear Bronson versus Slade True Parker versus Jack Harrop the Bev? What the fuck? Versus Otis Kogar, Mr. Danger, and versus Lil Cisco. Okay. I guess.
Hey, I jumped through it here because I wanted to deliver the latest and wrestling news that I read.
Hold on, before you say that, let's welcome my dude Toph up in here real quick. He got Samus. But yeah,
yo,
go ahead.
So they got something going on where Booker T was talking shit. I think Booker T was throwing shots at the Nexus.
Really? Oh yeah, with the whole bullying shit, right?
Yeah. And you know what? I kind of agree, man, because I'm the type of person where whatever gets handled then gets handled there. I'm not going to cry on no podcast 15, 20 years later after the fact. You handle
nip
that
it in
shit.
the butt, right? But he said, like Otunga was saying, like, oh, like he didn't. If you'd have laid a hand on him, then it would have been a different story. You would have washed him up real quick. But it's like, my dude, disrespect is disrespect. I'm not saying like lay your hands on him right then and there, but if he yelling at you, yell back at him. Fuck him. Don't just stand there and take that abuse. Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched the video this morning. It popped up in my feed a few times this week. Been pretty busy, but I had some free time, and I watched. He's got 2 videos right now. I think he uploaded a third one this morning. The first one was like a 50+ minute video about just this whole vibe of Cena, and then he did a second video basically describing the majority of the Nexus run. I just want to say that David is a really good speaker, good storyteller, real chill dude. Always liked him, so he seems like a down to earth vibe. And basically, the long story short with the Cena shit was that, according to what Otunga was saying, Cena was just doing dumb shit. Like it was either a rib or it was perhaps some type of like hazing ritual that just didn't work. Like, all right, here's one example. There's a match that Orton had with Cena, and Orton told Otunga, like when Orton, does the little pounding of the mat thing, when he's hulking up. He told Otunga, hey, when I pound the mat, I want you to come out and interfere. So when Orton started doing it, Otunga was like, wait, what? Because when Randy did it, it was early in the match. It was like 5 minutes into the match. So Otunga was thinking, like, is this too soon? Is this too soon? But, he's a rookie. He's a new guy. So he went ahead and ran out anyway. So then he ran out, and then, for the interference, right? And then Cena's like, you fucking idiot. You're a fucking piece of shit. Fuck you. You're useless. Blah, blah, blah. He's just blowing up at him, right? So then they go ahead and they do the spot, and after that, the match goes on, whatever. They go through the gorilla, and then Orton is apologizing to Cena, and he's like, hey, that's my bad. Like, I did it too early. So Cena's blowing up at Otunga like, you fucked it up. You piece of shit. You're fucking useless. You fucked it up. So Otunga's trying to say, like, bro, like, it's not even my fault. Like, it was Orton's fuck up. Why are you so mad at me? So just little stuff like that. That's the type of shit that Cena was doing. Then they were at a bar. They went to a bar like later that night. And this adds up with the Alex Riley story. Apparently Cena was a pretty heavy drinker. So this is a lot of new lore for some people. Now, I knew Cena was a heavy drinker because Ric Flair has alluded to this. Ric Flair has alluded to this. I know people are going to be like, really? Flair and Cena were never really on the same brand like that. That's true, they weren't, but apparently they were big drinking buddies. But so Tonga says after this experience, they went to a bar and most of the Nexus guys were there. Cena was there, and Cena was just drinking, just openly talking like in front of the boys. The roster was there, like Evan Bourne, Orton, Edge, Jericho, whatever. So Cena's like hammered out of his mind, and Cena's talking just mad shit, talking about, yo, Tonga, man, you lucky Orton saved you. That would have been your ass if Orton didn't save you. So he's talking about he's gonna get fired, like right there on the spot. Then another story was, if you guys might remember, there was a period of time where Cena and Otunga were the tag team champions, right? That was during the story where Cena joined the Nexus, right? So in storyline, they did an angle where Otunga laid down. I think it was Justin Gabriel and Keith Slater, if I recall correctly. I think he laid down. It was like a finger poke thing. They were gonna take the title off of Otunga and put it on other Nexus members. So in storyline, Otunga did not want to do that, but he did it anyway, right? So he did the segment. They went through Gorilla. Vince liked it. Patterson liked it. Hayes liked it. Everybody liked it except Cena. According to Otunga, Cena saying shit like, "Why did you do that? Why did you lay down? Why did you lay down for him? Like, well, I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done that." So Otunga's like, "Bro, what are you talking about? I laid down because it was in the script. Like what? Like so." He's like, "You're getting mad at me, like, dude, it was what was scripted. Like, I was booked to do that." So he's like, "Do you not want me to do that? Do you want me to go into business and be like, fuck you? Like, what?" He's like, "I don't have your pull. I can't do that." So just little stuff like that. He talked about Jennifer Hudson, because Jennifer Hudson was his ex, was his fiance
Right.
at the
Yeah,
time,
at the time.
and he talked about how, so he talked about how, like, John and everybody in the locker room was like, basically kissing his ass whenever Jennifer was there. But then when Jennifer was not there, like, he was treated like basically like garbage, like dog shit. And it seemed like him, Alex Riley, Tarver, in specific, those three stood out. But anyway, there's a lot more I could say. But that's the type of shit that Cena was doing. And it seemed like he singled out Otunga for some reason. It's a really good watch. I watched the whole thing. Like, I listened to all of
like
it. And
I had sub
yeah.
I had sub to his channel and shit. I had sub to his channel when he was talking about the Roger Jackson incident. And he is a well-spoken dude, of course, because Harvard law and all that other extra stuff.
I was like, I mean,
And,
I was.
Well, hold on, let's say what's up to the guys over here. Got TKO and Black Star in the building.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah, I don't know.
Go
ahead.
Oh man.
Let Coke out say what he got to say, then y'all can continue on.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I mean, I was listening to it myself, and he told real good, detailed story behind it, and about what a lot of top guys go through. Because it's a different position when you one of the boys versus the man. Now, I'm not taking up for John or nothing like that, but you can notice a pattern when the guys become the man. Their energy change a little bit. They become the bully, so to speak. They become the people that hold down talent, because they look at it like, dang, man, look, I ain't trying to go back to the trenches. I ain't trying to go back to eating potatoes and chewing out the can. You know what I mean?
Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and all that.
So if I see a guy that's handsome, or we got the next one, look, I'm gonna have to cut his throat. Ain't nothing personal, but at the same time, look, I can't lose my spot. That's the mentality.
They bullied me. Yeah, they bullied me when I got here. Now it's my turn to be the bully.
And that's how it always been when it comes to the wrestling game. It's like, I don't care, man. You're not gonna be talking to me and all types of crazes and playing ribs by shitting in my lunch, all types of goofy shit. We're not doing that.
Yeah, I'm really curious now. I'm legitimately curious. I really think that next year more people are going to be coming out and telling their experiences. There wasn't anything egregious that just from listening to everything Otunga was saying, there wasn't really anything like overly egregious that I heard, but it's very clear to me.
Yo, you a mess, Blaze.
It was hazing culture. Either he was being hazed or he was being ribbed. It happens not just in wrestling. It happens in sports. Happens in school. Happens in the work. There's no workplace where it doesn't happen. But it seems like for some reason, Otunga and other people in specific were singled out. And it seems like the vast majority of these stories seem to occur around the same. And I'm not trying. This is just mere speculation on my part. After doing my own fair share of research, it seems like the majority of these stories seem to appear more or less around the same time frame, which is that 2009 to like 2012 period. And I mention this because that's when he had his divorce with his high school sweetheart. He did go through a divorce. People forget that. He was in a relationship with his sweetheart. It didn't work out. And this also seemed to be
Cena, right?
Period. Right, Cena. Right. They mentioned it like.
Didn't he cheat on her with that porn star chick?
Allegedly.
Yeah, I remember The Rock brought that up on one of the Rock concerts.
Oh, word.
Allegedly. Yeah, allegedly. And so this is also the period where he seemed to be a heavy drinker because there were no stories of Cena being a drinker like in the beginning, like when he got his start, and once he was like well established, like in the mid 2010s and stuff. There's no stories about that. So most of these stories seem to occur around the same period, 2010, 2011, 2012. And when you look at these stories of the people that he was fucking with, whether it was a Kenny Dystra or a JTG, in this case, a David Otunga, Alex Riley, Tyler Rex. It's that same period, that 2009, 2010, 2011. Matter of fact, if I remember correctly, I think they moved Mickie James to a different brand because of it. I think they moved her to SmackDown.
Yes, they did.
And then they did that Picky James shit. That was like 2010. Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
all adding up.
Well, I think it was before 2010, was it? Or like 2008, something like that? It was around that time frame.
I know that much.
Yeah, around
it
that
was
time.
around 20. Yeah. It was around 09, 010. I remember that specifically.
It sounds like when he got with Nikki, maybe Nikki killed that part of Cena. I don't know.
And then The Rock mentioned that shit on one of his Rock concerts. It was so disrespectful that on the DVD release they just beat that out.
Aww.
And they always
was goody though.
They always bleep that out.
Nothing much, man. Just hearing the stories. But one thing, you guys can hear me, right?
Loud and clear.
All right.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I'm getting from all this is that bullies are such bitches.
Oh yeah.
That's always been the case, but yeah.
And you can tell because of look at who they always target. They always target, in my case, the well-spoken black man. Otunga's a well-spoken black man. Sounds white. I sound white. I got bullied plenty in my life.
I hate when people say that, oh, you sound white. No, you just sound educated. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like
how I sound to bullies, they're easy targets.
To me, and even worse, it'd be even worse. The ones that be doing the bullying end up being like the weakest people. Like, what? I'm supposed to take you seriously? Weren't you just in a locker yesterday?
Yeah, because they target the ones that they know that they could they could overpower. That's why they call bullies, like, because you don't have that same smoke for a motherfucker that would knock your head off.
The weirdest,
until like the person,
the weirdest shit.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Black Soul. Finish it. What do you gotta say?
There you go.
And like until the person fights back, that's always going to be the case. In my case, I fought back, so they didn't mess with me anymore.
That's all it takes.
Man, one of them dudes, I'm telling you.
Right.
I'm gonna keep it brick. If we were wrestlers at that time, this is just me. If me and all you guys are there with me, and John Cena is over there trying to run Sandman down, man, we whooping his ass. Fuck the job, man.
Cena won't even have that type of smoke for me because I just come off as that individual. Like, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but it's like, especially if your breath is stinking and you nah.
We don't give a damn. We don't give a damn. You don't give a damn if you on cover of Teen People. We don't give a damn. You on the cover of the magazine or you the company boy. You disrespecting our partner, we gonna beat your ass.
That's it. Like,
and they gonna stop.
These motherfuckers be on that type of time, like, oh, I don't want to lose my spot, man. What about lose your manhood?
Fuck that, man.
Like Tyler Rex should be ashamed of himself. Tyler Rex, you see that dude? He's like he was a mountain of a man. Now he's a mountain of a woman. But it's like, yo, my dude, you should have packed that dude Cena up. Your big ass over here letting this dude scream at you and shit. You like, what, 6'5", nothing but muscle. You should be ashamed of your fucking self.
Built like a stack of eggs, man.
So the weirdest story that Otunga told was definitely the bag story. So the bag story was Otunga. He showed up. At this point, this was before Nexus. He was part of FCW, and he was at an event, and when he was at the event, the people backstage were telling him to go in the ring. This was before a show started, and they do tryouts whenever they do their cities. They're the locals for Raws and SmackDowns. So local wrestlers come in, and Otunga was confused for someone who was there for a tryout, and he was explaining to Jamie Noble, Michael Hayes, and the other people that he was not a tryout. He was an FCW signed person. So anyway, so he's going through all this, and the two people that he mentioned, shout outs to them. He mentioned that Shelton Benjamin was helping him out, and Goldust was helping him out. And they were showing him just how to move around the ring and do stuff like that. And he said those were two of the only guys that really seemed to give a shit at that time, trying to help new guys and stuff. So then while this is going on, Cena took Otunga's bag that was in the locker room and kicked the bag out. So he was told this from Big Zeke, Ezekiel Jackson. Ezekiel Jackson told him, "Hey, bro, they took your bag out and Cena did it." So Zeke was basically sent from Cena to tell him that. So then Otunga's like, wait a minute, how the fuck would Cena even know who his bag, like, how did he know that was his bag? So that told him that, like, someone had to know stuff like that. And then also Otunga said that during this period, Cena no longer dressed in the dressing room. He had his own dressing room. He dressed in like his own bus or something. He had like a special bus of his own. So so then Cena got his bag kicked out. And the first time he met Cena shortly after this, but only because his ex-fiance at the time, Jennifer Hudson, was with him. So he's shaking, Cena's hand when it's like, this dude just kicked me out of the locker room. So like, imagine going to your job that you're applying for or whatever. You got your lady with you, and your boss, who's already giving you shit, is being all nice because your lady is there. And obviously, in this case, Jennifer Hudson was a very famous lady, So then Goldust was showing him how to do a move, and just how to properly execute the move. So this was during the period where I guess Cena kicked his bag out of the locker room, whatever. So then later on, Cena and Otunga wrestled around a bit. Again, this is before the show because this is what happens. Wrestlers get in the ring and they practice, whatever, blah blah blah. And Goldust told Cena, "Hey, like I just showed Otunga how to do this move. He's going to do it this way. Just blah blah whatever." So he's giving him a heads up. Well, Cena, he did the move wrong. Rather, he sold before Otunga did the move properly. He was going to put Cena over the top rope, like sort of hit the rope where it slap shots and like hits him in the neck, and he was going to like take an exaggerated bump. But Cena, he sold it before Otunga even did the move. So that wasn't Otunga's fuck up. That was Cena's fuck up. But
yeah, because Cena never knew how to bump. Cena always sucked when it came to bumping.
Right. So I guess this made Cena look bad. And again, this was before the show started. So the environment, during this period, there's a lot of wrestlers surround the ring. You got executives,
the producers,
So I guess Cena felt like this made him look bad because he sold the move wrong. So then after selling the move wrong and he looked bad, he then went in the back and basically started to bury Otunga to Vince. He's like, "Oh, this guy's green," which he was. That's true. But again, like that wasn't Otunga's fault. That was Cena's fault. He didn't sell the move right. So he's burying him to Vince. He's burying him to Hayes. He's burying him to Laurinaitis. And even Goldust was like, "That wasn't your fault, bro." And stuff like that. And then, of course, that leads into the Bray Wyatt story. We mentioned this last week. When Bray Wyatt
hold on. Let's slow down. Slow down.
Yeah, right, yeah.
See, that's the thing. It's like another thing I don't like is that if the veterans, like you said, Goldust approached him and was like, that wasn't even your fault. Why don't y'all stick up for this dude? He a rookie. He don't have much pull. Stick up for him. Tell Cena like, "Yo, Cena, you doing too much. You need to slow the fuck down, B. Like, why you bullying these people? Why you bullying them?"
You know what? The thoughts. I think what it is, the thoughts of somebody piping his wife was driving him crazy, man. That's what women do, man. Women drive you crazy. So
he trying to take. No, he's just a dick. He's just a dick.
and plus, like you noticed, the only rookie that none of the wrestlers truly fucked with was Wade Barrett because they knew Wade Barrett would fuck them up.
Yeah, because he a fighter for real, bare knuckle champion.
Like, it's like right away, the people who would fuck you up the second that something's wrong.
Exactly.
Like Shelton would fuck you up.
You ain't never had nobody trying to chump Shelton Benjamin or try to chump Brock Lesnar. They know better.
Yeah, Bobby Lashley tried it. Look what happened.
Bobby Lashley would fuck you up. Brock
Man,
Lesnar.
they were definitely rookies.
Yeah, Bob Holly tried it with Brock Lesnar, and look what happened.
Not only would Brock Lesnar fuck you up, he'll piss on you while he's fucking you up.
He fucking wash you up while your wife holds his jacket. My dude C flew in the building. He's at the motherfucking Sandman live on Friday night with the council, of course. What else you talking about? He said Alex Riley should have been a way bigger star than he was. Yeah, Cena started his growth. Ballet,
Tonga said he was going to try to contact him. Yeah, Tonga said at the end of the video he was going to try to contact Alex Riley. I saw that Maven and Stevie Richards, they said that they were going to try to do like a collab show, like where it's going to be Maven, Richards, Otunga, and break it down. So, yeah, man, I think that's going to be a big story next year, man. I think more people are going to come out and tell their stories.
And they should. Since this dude is retired, since he's about to walk away, whatever he about to do, yeah, more people need to come out because it's like, yo, and this is like I said from before, I always got to remind motherfuckers, I say I was a big Cena fan, but it's like, yo, when he started really popping off like that, he became a dickhead. It just is what it is. Matter of fact, he was a dickhead from before. There was a story out there saying that he shitted on his trainer that he was. I forgot what the man's name was,
right?
But
yeah,
you know what I'm talking about, right? He was helping him from before. He didn't have no money, but as soon as he got his shot in WWE, he just said he didn't even say thanks. He just said, "Oh, I don't know, I don't longer need your help." In a letter, he didn't even come to him face to face and thank them or nothing.
Yeah, he started to tell people, to those that don't know what Sandman's talking about, he was telling people in the locker room that his trainer was a shady person, which just wasn't true. And it was actually Sheamus of all people that smartened him up and told him what was going on.
Yeah.
Cena never
Sheamus
apologized.
told him, he was like, yo,
apologized.
Cena's over here burying you, B. He's like, what? After all I've done for this dude?
The Bray Wyatt thing, we mentioned it. We mentioned it briefly last week, so I'll say it one last time. When Bray Wyatt was Husky Harris had a match with Cena on Raw, and they had a miscommunication where Husky accidentally poked Cena in the eye, but Husky did not mean to do that. It was a miscommunication. It was another example of Cena not selling right, like Sandman said. So because of the miscommunication, after the match, Cena was pissed and he went in the back and he basically buried Husky. He was like, you're shit, you're green, you're no good. I think he called him, what the fuck did he call him? It was like when you're hired because you got a dad in the business or whatever.
Nepo baby or something?
Yeah. He called Husky a Nepo baby. He said that Husky had no talent at all, that he wasn't ready, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, because he buried Husky, that's what got him sent back to NXT. And that's when he became Bray Wyatt. All because of, until you remember that Cena fucking buried him again at Mania.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Right. Yeah, just really not very positive things. Like, yeah, I really think more people are going to be coming out next year, and I think it's well deserved. So,
and people were saying Cena's a cool dude. He had his moments, and when he had his moments, man, he had his moments. And it's like, doesn't that wash away all his good deeds if that was the case? And for him to be a politician and the ultimate liar.
Like the one thing about Shawn Michaels and everything is that he's an asshole, but he's an asshole to basically everybody. Everybody's gonna take
I'm still digging to see if he was ever racist. Like, because somebody made that claim. I forgot who made that claim. I think it was Anubis.
Yeah, Anubis.
Saying that, he was never racist to nobody. I'm still holding judgment on that. I'm still doing my digging.
No, like he was just an asshole. Like that's what he was.
My dude Blaze said 1 to 6 more likes for that minimum, please. And thank you. We'll make it. We'll make it. We've been crushing it. Especially when it comes to the uploads. We've been crushing it. Thank you.
Like you see, like Shawn Michaels on Instagram and on TikTok, for all intents and purposes, since Brett almost fucked them up, and since the Air Force unified fucked them up, like Sean's been a good guy for all intents and purposes.
Sifu asks, was it the same trainer that trained Cena and Samoa Joe? I'm not sure if he trained Samoa Joe, but it was around the time, this right before he had got picked up by WWE and stuff. He didn't have no bread. Like, and you know, the dude seen potential in Cena. He's like, you know what, I'll train you for free. And whenever you get money, you know, just pay me when you got it. I don't think Cena ever paid him.
Now Joe was trained.
Clearly, that's true.
Joe was trained in San Bernardino.
Didn't Joe train? I thought Joe trained in the same gym as Cena.
No,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not sure. So
like
y'all might know. I don't know.
Like he trained in San Bernardino. Like I think his class was Victoria. I think it was like Victoria, Amazing Red, like a few other people. Like their class was a very good class.
So you got Cena, Joe, Victoria, Amazing Red. That's a wild collection.
Yeah,
that's a wild class right there.
Yeah, I know Victoria was with Cena at one point too. Not many people talk about that. So
trucking with Joker. What's going on, Joker? Has Cena signed a new contract for WWE? Yeah, he's gonna be an ambassador. Yeah, ambassador. I know. We know. Thanks. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got one. Yeah, I got one last receipt here. This is my favorite receipt, and this just lets you know just how full of shit Cena is, and I always use this as an example. Like, yeah, there's a booker and there's a promoter, but best believe a top guy in any company has the ability to decide if they're going to lose or not, right? So everybody knows about the Nexus. Everyone knows about the Nexus, you know, and how, you know, Cena buried them. And the story for that Wade Barrett always told was that the fans needed to go home happy. The Nexus were supposed to win. They were supposed to go over. And the hour before the show, literally an hour before the show, it was decided that Cena needed to win so that the fans could go home happy, right? You got to send the fans home happy, whatever, right? So that sounds plausible, as dumb as that is. That's a plausible, okay, until you sit back and you look at the SummerSlam main event history, and I got the receipts right here. 2011, CM Punk beat John Cena. Kevin Nash powerbomb Punk. Del Dipshit cashed in. Show ends with the heel as the champion. 2012, Brock Lesnar, Triple H. Brock Lesnar breaks Triple H's arm. Brock wins. Heel goes over. 2013, Daniel Bryan beats John Cena for the championship. Triple H turns on Bryan. Orton cashes in. Authority angle starts. Heel goes over. 2014, Brock Lesnar kills Cena. Heel goes over. 2015, Seth Rollins beats John Cena. Heel goes over. 2016, Brock kills Randy Orton. Heels goes over. Literally, like the next 6 years were SummerSlam main events of the heel going over. So that
literally just last year, Roman Reigns was a heel and beat Jay in that tribal combat. Heel went over.
So basically, it was capping.
Pretty much.
So that
if you want any more proof,
Roman beat Brock, he'll win over.
Exactly. We could literally we could name all the SummerSlams that heels went over like all the time, like literally almost all of them.
Right.
And if you want more proof,
if you want more, Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan. Remember, This dude Randy Orton cashed in Money in the Bank on Daniel Bryan, and that was supposed to be a real feel good moment. But they had this dude cash in.
Also, if you want any more proof of that story being true, Chris Jericho confirmed it on his podcast with Edge. So
yeah,
Right.
he politic that
Tonga,
shit, but he don't.
right.
All he do is deal me the cards. I'll just play them. Bullshit.
Like
but
I
here's
knew.
my question. Right. But here's my question about that. How much pull did Cena really have for Vince not to listen to Jericho and Edge? Like,
no. Like,
good question. That's a good question.
I knew right the fuck away that something was up when Cena when Cena got motherfucking pile drove on the fucking floor.
And no sold it.
Got back up, mind you, 5-on-1. Got back up, eliminated everybody else.
The dumbest shit I've ever seen in WWE to this day. You know,
right.
sold a pile driver to the floor. What the fuck?
Yeah, like, and motherfuckers was like, but again, my question: how much pull did Cena have for Vince not to listen to Edge and Jericho, who are literally your OGs in your company? Like, you would think they would have more. You would think they would have more say than Cena does.
I think this might be the reason, because Cena was the golden goose at the time. Even though they were the OGs, Cena was the golden goose. He was the top merch seller.
And always listens to the golden goose.
You know what I'm saying?
And I bet what happened, and I can't confirm this, I bet what happened is how Vince probably justified it. His justification was probably like, well, Hogan always went over and everyone else turned out all right. Because when you look at Hogan's day, you know, Hogan King Kong Bundy, Hogan Boss Man, Hogan Andre, Hogan Mr. Perfect, and so on and so forth, right? Hogan.
The only time Hogan didn't go over was King of the Ring.
Right.
Yeah.
So Hogan always went over.
The thing is with that was that they was already over before they went up against Hogan. Nexus, they was over, but not, you know what I'm saying, as over as they could have been.
They needed the credibility. They needed the credibility to get to that next level. Whereas the guys that Hogan beat had already had that credibility. So that's why they were all right when they lost.
Yoko wasn't over when he beat Hogan.
What?
Hell yeah. Yoko was over?
No. As far as no, wait a minute. Yeah, he was. Never mind.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of somebody else. But as far as the Nexus goes, if you really wanted to send the fans home happy, if that was like your biggest concern, what I would have did is, if you wanted Cena to be Super Cena, have him eliminate a couple of guys on his own, and then at the end, Wade Barrett pin Cena and be like a roll up or something, and then just have all the baby faces come out and save Cena when Nexus was gonna beat him down.
Yeah, just jump over.
That's what I would have did,
and then everybody leaves happy.
Exactly, that's what I would have did.
The last things that Otunga said was he said that as far as why he thinks Cena did all that, he mentions that at the time, you know, there was a lot of heat in the locker room. There was a lot of jealousy because they were all quote unquote rookies. And, you know, they were all basically getting the main event push like day one. And they did, you know, like in 1 month, they beat down Cena and Vince and Brett. And, you know, they were taken very seriously. So he thinks that Cena simply wanted to win to get his heat back, which I could totally see. And he thinks that the other thing that probably hurt the match, if you remember, the match was an elimination format, you know,
5-on-1, you know, 5-on-1.
He thinks that the match he thinks that they probably would have gone over if it had just simply been team versus team, one fall to a finish. Because that way, you know, there's so many ways that you could have protected Cena, because by doing an elimination format, that would mean that Cena would have to lose somehow. And they weren't willing to compromise Cena at that time, because that was the peak of Super Cena, like Cena being pinned clean, even though they're heels, like that would have been unheard of, like in 2010. But Anyway, I'm done talking.
5
about
on
this.
fucking 1. I'm still on that.
Right.
Yeah, that was
So
stupid as
this
shit.
dude Seafood said the dude name was Tom Howard, the one that trained Cena.
Okay.
Oh wow.
It was
Okay.
Tom Howard. RB was happening. All right, Lafayette in the end. John Cena was being selfish as hell. You know that. Better than Chris, Jim, and Judge Joe. The best Brown is here. Robert Brown. What a time to be alive. What's good, Henny God? Royalty, how you feeling, my dude? All right. Appreciate y'all tapping in.
My bad.
All right.
Did you guys?
Yeah, so I wanted to shift gears. to the Street Fighter trailer. Did y'all see the Street Fighter trailer?
Yeah, I saw it.
That Cody Rhodes flat top is something special.
I ain't gonna lie. The little clip I see, I don't like her. I don't like it. Like I'll say this, right? The two motherfuckers that look goofy to me is him, Cody, and Bison. I don't like how they look. Everybody else cool.
Man, that 50 Cent's hairline in that movie is nuts. Like,
that's because Balrog's hairline is nuts.
I think we know. I think we know. Like, I think after the trailer, we know the direction of the movie. It's going to be more like the '90s movie. When they announced this, I thought it was going to be like more serious to compete with the Mortal Kombat thing. That's kind of, I think, what a lot of people were hoping. But and it could still very well be a good movie. But after seeing that trailer, I'm getting '90s energy. I think it's going to be like the Jean-Claude Van Damme one. It's going to be more like that. It's going to be more goofy. Probably going to have a lot of meme farming, a lot of shit posts from this. That's the vibe I'm getting.
But I think they're gonna mix it with, of course, the nostalgia, like you said, and they can have some serious, especially when Bison come through. They gotta have some type of serious shit, Bison pull up.
Yeah.
But maybe they threw out like a feeler because they still don't have a set date yet. Maybe that was a feeler, and like, you know what? Let's see how people react to this shit. And then maybe from there we could just make some adjustments. Cause I hope this ain't the final. This ain't the final one. Like they do need to make some adjustments. But I'm intrigued.
It was like introductions though. Like there was introductions, to be fair.
Yeah. Like
the cast and everything.
Roman Reigns looked sick. He looked the best out of all of them. Tell you the truth. Pause. He looked the best out of all.
I mean, Roman Reigns is not going to let himself look ridiculous in a movie, but yeah.
No, but that Cody.
From what I saw, Akuma looked good, Ryu looked good, Ken looked good, Chun-Li looked good, Cammy looked good. I agree.
You see Chun-Li had the thighs. Chun-Li had the thighs. I'm like, oh, they got Chun-Li with the thighs, son.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that. I'm with you. I'm not feeling that Bison. And not to mention, it's going to be really hard to live up to Raul Julia. Rest in peace, Mr. Raul.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not liking that. Vega was okay. Vega, it's hard to pull off Vega. Vega, to me, I don't think you're ever going to make Vega work live action. Like animated, it works.
Vega's a pretty boy, though. Just get a pretty boy.
Yeah, get
but like,
Black Eyed Peas like the last time. Yo, we got Anubis in the building.
What's up?
It's been a minute, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I had to jump in on this one because I'm all like, I was gonna make a video about this earlier. What was anybody really? Okay, real quick. It's a rhetorical question. I'm like, what is everybody expecting from this Street Fighter movie to be? I mean, they've only had a few Street Fighter live action movies, and only like one of them was actually good, and it didn't even come from America. It came from out of China, and then the animated movie Street Fighter 2. If you ain't seen that, you need to. That's like probably the best one.
The cartoon movie,
Street Fighter 2, the animated movie.
Yeah, that one was key.
But as far as live action goes, the best one to me was Future Cops. It was a Chinese movie where it was based entirely off of Street Fighter. They had your Ken, your Ryu, your Chun-Li, your Blanca. And then somewhere along the line, they just said, fuck it, it's a video game. And they threw Goku in there. Like the kid turned into Goku.
What?
No, I'm not lying. The movie's on, I think the movie's on YouTube for free, but it came out like around the same time as the Street Fighter with Raul Julia, but it was called Future Cops because they didn't have the rights to use Street Fighter. But I'm like, that's Ken, that's Ryu, that's Bison, and the movie just said fuck it, and that's why it was such a great movie.
I just randomly throw Goku up in there
again.
Because they said fuck it.
Again, that guy flat top that Cody Rhodes was on, that goes into the Hair Hall of Fame.
To me, the most like the most like what the fuck people are like, oh, like 50, like people say 50 Cent stands out. It's not 50 Cent that stands out. To me, it's Jason Momoa as Blanca. Like, who asked for this? Like, what?
Yo, he's
cool with that.
He's doing that, and you see he's also
and Lobo.
Supergirl. Yeah, he's gonna be Lobo and Supergirl. My dude busy.
Yeah, this dude.
Jason Momoa
should have played Akuma.
Jason Momoa is only in the movie because Roman Reigns is in the movie.
I swear, they related. They gotta be related in some type of way.
Thank you for mentioning that. Yo, VGAs, Video Game Awards, man. Y'all fucked up. How the fuck y'all gonna have the whole Street Fighter cast on stage last night, but you don't have them presenting the Fighting Game Award? And also, how the fuck do you not have Roman Reigns and Jason Momoa on stage together, and you don't do a photo op? Like, what are we doing, man?
His name is Jason Momoa. You called him Jason Samoa.
Jason Samoa.
They related. They might have. They definitely related in some way, bro. Ain't no way.
Yeah, they gotta be though. Dead ass.
Hey, yo, you know what though? All praises go to Jason.
I think they took a pic on this dude Roman Reigns' Instagram.
Yeah, they probably did. They did it backstage.
With Jason Momoa, fuck him. He wins in life, and it annoys me because he had Lisa Bonet. I'm like, you went right after Lenny Kravitz and got Lisa Bonet. You bastard.
Also,
hey, I used to have a huge crush on her.
Also, shout outs to Hiroki Goto being E Honda. So random, like a New Japan wrestler.
Yeah. He's from NJPW, right? Yeah.
That's so random.
But all I'm saying about the Street Fighter movie is I'm gonna watch it because it is what it is. I've seen all the other ones.
Yeah,
so
me too.
I don't have any beef. I just even watched the fucking Street Fighter cartoon on USA when it was back to back with Mortal Kombat.
God, that shit was so cringe.
Hey, nah. M. Bison had one of the coldest lines on there. He said the coldest shit on there, and I'm like, ain't nobody topped that line since. Cammy, like what happened was Chun Li came in to fight, and because she's mad he killed her father, and then Cammy comes in and goes, "You monster, you!" And he goes, "Yeah, I know, I killed your father. What is it with you women anyway? I killed my father. You don't see me crying about it." And he just started blasting him.
No. The coldest line was Bane. You think you're in charge?
All right. Do you feel in charge?
But
I mean, like, that was the coldest line I ever heard M. Bison say. I was like, that wasn't even canon. And I'm like, that's the shit. I killed my own father. You don't see me crying about it. And then he just started blasting again.
That shit was top tier.
No, that had to be an ad lib for sure.
Yeah, it was just
that was like when that was like the peak of Saturday morning cartoons, and USA was like, we can compete too, guys. No, you can't.
You can't.
They had a Mortal Kombat cartoon, a Street Fighter cartoon. They had a Sonic cartoon. The only shit they had that was good was fucking Duckman.
Oh, that Sonic cartoon fucking sucked ass. What the fuck?
I like the Sonic cartoon.
Wait, which Sonic cartoon? We talking the comedy one or the serious one? Because the serious one was top.
Yeah, there was two of them. There was the serious one was Sonic AM. The one you're talking about was just a Sonic cartoon on USA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that shit was they had no plot to that one. Like, it was just random.
You know what's funny about that? Jaleel White did the voice. Jaleel White did both voices too. He was Sonic in both cartoons, and it was airing at the same time, so he was getting two paychecks.
I think Roman Akuma.
Yeah, it
cool.
was.
I know some people don't like Roman Akuma. I think it's a good casting.
He looks more badass out of everybody else.
Yeah.
The only thing I have against it is where's Fei Long? It's the second time I'm not getting a Fei Long.
You know why? Because of Bruce Lee's family. You know?
Yeah, like you know about that shit. Like they doing that shit not only with Street Fighter, they doing that shit with a lot of other like games or movies, whatever. They can't use that dude likeness at all.
You know whose fault that is?
Yeah,
Quentin Tarantino.
What
Quentin
pissed me off
Tarantino
about that
fucked
is
it
like,
up.
what pissed me off about the Fei Long thing is like he was always a tribute to Bruce Lee. He wasn't a parody.
Yep.
Like, and they knew about Fei Long for years. Like, why did it take them so long to
Right.
Fuck that. Law is still in Tekken. They didn't take Law out. But what I was saying though was I blame Quentin Tarantino for that. Because of that damn Once Upon a Time in Hollywood movie.
Once Upon a
Like,
Time.
isn't that the reason why they made Liu Kang immortal in the Mortal Kombat games?
Because he beat Chronica.
No. But like with the Bruce Lee families attempting to sue anybody with a soul.
Okay.
Is that the reason why?
You know what? You got a good point right there, Black Saw. Why did they have no smoke for Mortal Kombat? Because we all know Liu Kang is Bruce Lee. Let's really be fucking real. But they don't have no smoke for Mortal Kombat, but they got smoke for everything else. That's a little peculiar.
Yeah, I'm still mad they replaced him with a made up character in the first movie. I'm like, what?
Oh, what's that dude named Cole?
Sakawada or something?
Cole about. Oh, you talking about Street Fighter?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that dude was Sawada. I think his name was.
Yeah, Sawada. They made I'm like, and he's Japanese. What the hell? Y'all really trying to make sure that y'all don't get in no trouble, huh?
No, you're still right though. You're still right though. They're gonna whack Cole like the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's gonna get packed up. Yeah, he's gonna do him like how they did Johnny Cage in Annihilation. He's done.
But prime time.
Annihilation.
Prime time.
I remember seeing that in the dollar theater.
But prime time. What the fuck happened yesterday? You guys read the story, right? Or heard
Shedeur Sanders?
No.
Oh.
You said prime time. What we said?
I said prime time. What the fuck happened yesterday? Or not yesterday? I think like it was yesterday. It was when Michigan fired their head coach, right?
Why do you do this? This dude, he always changes this. Why do you always do that, Black stuff? We had talking about Street Fighter and Bruce Lee, and you come out of nowhere with the sports.
The story is good though.
But you changing the subject, B. Like you can't come out nowhere changing the subject. This dude, he stayed doing that shit.
I'll put a pause on it.
Oh man.
Royalty said Liu Kang was a monk, which Bruce Lee. But come on, let's really be real. We all know Liu Kang is Bruce Lee. Shit, look at how he was in the very first Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, Street Fighter and fucking Tekken, they just didn't give a shit.
Well, no, most fighting video games all over the world don't give a shit. They always throw in a Bruce Lee or a Bruce Lee type.
You right again, Black Saw. How they don't have no smoke for Tekken with Forrest and martial law.
I just said that first. I said that before him. I said they didn't Tekken.
Oh, you did? Oh, my bad, my dude. I didn't hear you. My bad. I didn't hear you. But still, like, what's that about?
I don't know why they never I don't know why they never made a Tekken movie. That shit been out as long
they
as
did, and that shit was ass crack.
Yeah,
they made 2 of them and a bad anime. Don't get me started.
Wait, they did? Where the hell have I been? Shit.
I think it's
that's
on YouTube.
What happened. Yeah,
it's old. I saw it a long time ago. It's not very good.
But as soon as I heard Fei Long say, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, that's Bruce Lee."
Right.
But to be fair, in the Tekken movie, the guy that plays Shang Tsung in the Mortal Kombat movie also played Heihachi.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Rest in peace to him, man.
Rest in peace.
Oh my God.
My dude's over here dimension hopping.
Yep.
Why nobody made a Chuck Norris character? Because the game would be impossible to beat.
Right. Exactly. Like exactly. We'll be how many TVs will be breaking trying to beat this motherfucker?
Word, like Chuck Norris is a character as a final boss? Come on, son.
They've had Chuck Norris in video games. I think he was in World Heroes.
They should make him a final boss in Mortal Kombat. Just for the fucking
Chuck Norris is in World Heroes. Who's supposed to be in World Heroes?
Let me see. Because if I remember correctly, because Neo Geo used to do all that shit all the time.
Like I know you had Hogan and World Heroes and whatchamacallit, the ninjas, of course, they're supposed to be Ryu and Ken. Well, I don't know about no Chuck Norris.
Was it Flair in a video game? I think for like Super Nintendo.
I don't know.
Probably,
yeah.
Like they couldn't use the not Super Nintendo, NES. Because I think they couldn't use the WWE nor WCW license. So they had like a bunch of character sprites as wrestlers. And like one of them was the Ultimate Warrior, one of them was Hogan, and the final one was Flair. You could tell because of like their picture. Like Hogan had the half hair.
They use Hogan all the time in video games.
Hogan was like in almost everything. So
same as Vader. Like they used to use Vader in Fatal Fury and shit.
Yeah, that's Raiden, aka Big Bear.
Yeah,
I was looking at this up with him too. I'll be wilding with him. I am Raiden.
I thought they had Chuck in there. I might have had that messed up. But he looked like him, beard and long hair.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, nah, Chuck Norris ain't in that. Nah.
Michael Jackson was a boss in a video game, cheating ass. Yeah, I like how to this day Sega still's like, dude, whenever they're asked if Michael Jackson did the Sonic 3 soundtrack, just fucking admit it, okay? It's fucking
that
Michael Jackson
video game was funny as fuck.
Moonwalker, yeah,
Moonwalker.
I remember that.
Yo, you played the arcade?
Arcade. Yeah, the arcade one was better.
Fire.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
the arcade one was really good.
Huh.
I just don't like the whole isometric shit. Like you have to walk in isometric type. I don't like that.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I didn't like. But other than that game was mad fun.
And they always play the songs like the
we recognize MJ's voice, man. Stop playing with us.
Well, another fun video game thing that they don't like that the company still keeps quiet about is Earthworm Jim 2 was basically based off of Jim Carrey. Like hell, even one of the levels, I'm like, that's Cuban Pete from The Mask. The song.
Well, let's before we get too far off course, let's rewind back to Street Fighter, and then we're gonna continue on. So, why the fuck is Joe there? I'm still trying to wonder why is Joe there.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Joe.
Joe.
The very first person you fight in Street Fighter 1. It's like, why Joe? Like any money, but they're gonna have this dude Joe like a killer in that movie.
Why not? I mean, like I said, when it comes to Street Fighter movie, Street Fighter never had an actual story that you could go with. I mean, the fighting game I remember that had a consistent story back in the day was Fatal Fury and Art of Fighting. Like they actually had a storyline.
Well, they had a storyline in Street Fighter. You just had to read the manual. That's how you know what the storyline was. Or when you end the game, you know the story and shit. When you end
like you knew
characters.
That's what I mean. But like with Fatal Fury, it was basically dude put together the tournament in the city. Terry's like, this dude killed my father. I'm going in to go get this guy that killed my dad. And then Street Fighter was like, the guys that did Street Fighter, because the people that made Street Fighter and the people that made Fatal Fury were actually living together. They were homies.
Really?
Like the dude that left off to do Street Fighter had actually, it went off to do Fatal Fury, had worked on Street Fighter. So he was like, there was no bad blood.
Oh,
that's where the whole Ken with a hat thing came from.
Like Street Fighter Alpha. I used to beat everybody's ass in Street Fighter Alpha except for my brother. He used to always pick Akuma. And like every single match, he used to do that black screen say "fucking you up" move.
the Raging Demon.
Yeah.
If they really want to impress me with this Street Fighter movie, put Guy, Cody, and Hager in there from Final Fight.
Yo, that's what I was just about to say that shit too. I was gonna say like, yo, they better have cameos. They better have Final Fight motherfuckers as cameos in there because they're in the same universe. They gotta have fights at least one fight in Metro City.
That'd be dope. Hell, they got it in Street Fighter 6. You see Mad Gear sitting back there and everything.
Right. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little excited. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I grew up with a Street Fighter. Like ever since Street Fighter was in the pizza shops in the Bronx and all that. So
yeah,
and I got let down numerous times when it comes to Street Fighter.
Don't forget, Street Fighter was also in Juice.
There you go. I'm telling you, that's what made Pop go on a murdering spree. I would have been pissed too. And remember that motherfucker lost his mind when he lost in Street Fighter. Yo, because Street Fighter stay playing, motherfucker. They stay playing niggas. Like so real quick, I understood what Bishop. I understood what type of time Bishop was on, because that dude Honda stayed cheating.
I'm still mad though. Mortal Kombat. I liked it. I was a Street Fighter guy, but for me, if they're gonna do these video game movies, when the hell am I gonna get Streets of Rage? That's a simple story.
Ooh.
The soundtrack of Streets of Rage would be so fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
But you better get a bad girl to play Blaze.
I'm telling you, like, there's a lot of games they should have came out with movies for, especially like when it comes to like Metal Gear Solid. They should have came out with that movie.
Contra,
yeah. We all know that's Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone.
Right? Hell, I'm still mad at that fucking Prime Video show that they had where they did the video games, because that Mega Man looked tough. They did a great Mega Man on there.
Didn't they low-key come out with a Mega Man anime though recently on Netflix?
They had an anime
with the movie though.
They had a cartoon series too. I used to watch that cartoon series as a kid. That was a banger.
Fighting robots.
Yeah, I used to play Mega Man video games all the time. That shit was like my pastime.
That game is so fucking difficult.
I was actually talking about this with some friends earlier today. Actually, the seeds are planted, and I do think that is going to be the next big trend in Hollywood. What's happening right now is that Hollywood hasn't caught on because they're looking down on gaming. They've always looked down on video games, so they don't see the money in it. But if you've been paying attention, I'd say for about the past 5 years, you can see the pattern. Like you had that Sonic movie. Like the Sonic movies have been very successful, but I can almost guarantee you that I bet Hollywood has dismissed those movies because Jim Carrey's in them. And they probably saw Jim Carrey as the draw, not Sonic. They did the Mario movie, and also at the Video Game Awards, they just revealed the trailer for the new Mario movie. It looks really good. It's coming next year. Yeah, and then not next year, but the year after next, we got the Zelda movie. And from what I'm hearing, that's going to be good too. So that's the next trend. Like we're seeing a flag is being planted for faithful video game adaptations. You got the Mortal Kombat movie from 2021, and that sequel's coming next year. You got the Street Fighter movie. So I do think that is the next trend, because right now, this is my personal opinion, the comic book stuff, Marvel, DC, like that shit's cooled off, bro. People are over it. Just about every story has been told.
Here's the thing I was about to say about the comic book movies. I remember when the industry looked down on comic book movies in the first place, because I grew up watching all of those damn comic book movies. And I'm not talking Superman and Batman. I'm talking about off shit like The Punisher with Dolph Lundgren, which was a great movie to me. But I still, to this day, I even ask this question: why the hell, in between killing folks, was he sitting butt naked in the sewers? I have no idea why they had that in the movie.
The one thing that always pissed me off was that I never beat the N64 game, the N64 Zelda games.
Oh, you didn't? You didn't beat Ocarina?
No.
Wow. But as far as the movies go, I remember when people kept telling me I was crazy for saying comic book movies they'll give a shit. I said the same thing about video game movies. It all exists in cycles. And if they can make some money, all they got to do is remember when the first Sonic movie, when they showed that first trailer and the internet bullied the shit out of them, it's like, nah, that's not Sonic.
They bullied the shit out of them because the animation was ass. Like, good Lord.
They made Sonic look creepy. And the only time you saw that Sonic version again was in Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers movie, which I loved. I don't care what nobody says. They called him Ugly Sonic and everything.
Because they knew better. Like,
the only positive I can give comic book movies now is, and this is actually, no one really talks about this. It's been the thing. It was like for like 20 plus years. Now they're finally comfortable enough to do comic accurate costumes. You know, like when they did Deadpool and Wolverine, they finally gave Wolverine his comic accurate costume. They gave Gambit his comic accurate costume. That's like a narrative that hardly anyone talks about. Hollywood didn't want to do comic book movies because they thought the comic accurate costumes were too bright. They thought that it wouldn't look good and that it would look too goofy. Did anybody ever remember or notice that, like in the 90s and 2000s, anytime you saw a comic book movie, it was always like black letter? Most of the time, like 90% of the time, it was black letter. That's how they got Blade greenlit to begin with, because they didn't really advertise Blade. If you like go on YouTube, right? Watch the Blade trailers, like the original Blade trailers. It was not marketed as a comic book movie. It was marketed like a Matrix-like movie, but with vampires. You know, like a lot of black, a lot of swords, a lot of guns.
I got to call cap on that because Blade came out before the Matrix, homie.
It did.
Blade came out way before the Matrix.
It did, but they tried to make it out. What I was also trying to say was the reason why the comic book accurate outfits didn't work in the first place was because they had tried that shit in the 80s, in the early 90s. That's why.
I think did you ever see the whole story movie? Cheesy. It probably came off as too cheesy at the time. Like they had to find a way to make it look more modern, like what they did with Deadpool and Wolverine. How they had Wolverine.
Well, that ain't all they had to do. They just had to put some money behind it because the first Captain America movie,
how you make it more modern, of course.
Yeah, you put the money behind it. They didn't have the money, so they did what they could. Hell, Roger Corman had the best Fantastic Four movie, but it never got released in theaters. Like people didn't see that one, and that one was the most comic accurate, but it was low budget as hell. And that's that's how it works with a lot of it.
Let me tap into the chat real quick. You know what I'm saying? Say what's up with the chat got going on. Royalty said Super Mario movie is going to adapt to the Galaxy Arc. I can't wait for that. Ballet over there cracking up. Royalty said N64 Zelda games was peak gaming. He also said they delayed the Blade video game. Oh God. Keep that shit delayed. Cause I remember the Blade 2 shit. My peoples had let me borrow that shit like years ago. Man, that shit was bad. It was like I don't know if you ever played like Fighting Force 2 before. Like basically like you it's like you stand in place. It's like a little bit like tank controls, like how Resident Evil was. Man. And it's like this is how you fuck up Blade. How you fuck up a game? How you fuck up a Blade video game?
The same way they fuck up the Joker movie. Come on now.
It's not hard because you guys wait. I've been wanting to say this. You know why they fuck it up? It's easy because everybody bitches and talks shit about fan fiction, but then what are all these adaptations but fan fiction? All of these dudes don't stick to the material. They just go ahead and put their own stuff in there, but they don't call it fan fiction. They call it a budget.
Budget my ass. They just don't give a damn. Like
I said, they put money. That's what happens when you got a director. It's like, I have a vision. Just read the damn comic. You know why that dude worked as the Punisher? Because you know how he did. Wait, I was trying to say, you know how that dude did the Punisher? You see the videos of him. He's just sitting at the fucking pool with his dog reading Punisher comics to research the character. That's all he did, and that's why he rocked it on Netflix.
Like John Bernthal.
Yeah, John Bernthal. That's how he researched the Punisher. He just sat there with a stack of Punisher comics.
My dude Shane.
Like the two best comic book video games is Batman for the PS4,
of course,
and Spider-Man and Spider-Man PS4 and 5.
Well, yeah.
Don't get toast started. Oh God, don't get toast started when it comes to Spider-Man 2.
X-Men Arcade.
That's by default. I mean, that's by default, but
X-Men Arcade to me is the best comic book video game. If you ain't have four of your homies with you, each one on the controller at the arcade, then you ain't lit.
Oh yeah, when you can play, who's it? Wolverine, Cyclops,
Nightcrawler,
Dazzler, and
Storm. Yep.
Yeah, the next big one's supposed to be a Wolverine game. We gotta see how that
I'm
one
getting
goes.
that. I'm getting that.
I hope
It looks nice,
that's
though.
good.
Like on
I
that,
hope so too.
like the previews look nice.
I don't care about the previews.
Insomniac is doing it. It's the same ones that did Spider-Man.
I'm still mad at the Wolverine game because of Adamantium Rage. If y'all ain't played Adamantium Rage, that's the most frustrating video game.
What I personally want is I want a Daredevil game or a Green Arrow game. One of those two. That's what I'd like to see.
Well, they got the Daredevil movie game.
That game sucks.
Wait, which one? Wait, which one?
Ben
Wait,
Affleck.
The Ben Affleck version? Oh God.
Yeah, the Ben Affleck one. Yeah, they got that game.
That's why I went ew.
Oh my God. That's probably why I forgot about it.
That was worse than that Avatar movie video game that they made for the Nintendo Wii.
See, in my head, I feel like if you did a Daredevil game, it would basically be like the Arkham games, just less gadgets and shit. And if you did a Green Arrow game,
I wouldn't mind that.
Right, and if you did a Green Arrow game, it would probably be like a hybrid. Like it would have like an Arkham-like style, but it would probably have like Tomb Raider type shit, because he's got a bow and arrow and all that. So I'd be down. No. Let me rephrase. It would be like a Green Arrow game would be like an Arkham game with a little bit of Tomb Raider and a little bit of Uncharted, because Nathan Drake could use all kinds of weapons
with the parkour.
Oh, I love. Uncharted was my shit. I ain't gonna hold you.
Go ahead, Black Soul.
I just got you complete now.
Oh, let Black Soul go. Let Black Soul go. Go ahead, Black Soul.
But the video game that made me laugh the most was, do you guys remember Street Fighter the movie, the video game?
Unfortunately.
That shit made me laugh so hard. Especially the way they fucked up Blanca.
God. How you fuck up?
I got both dogs. Okay.
And there was like a secret code for you to be able to has Akuma as a playable character.
Yep.
That would have fucked up Akuma even worse.
You know who was Akuma in that? Ernie Reyes.
Oh really? God.
Yeah, Ernie Reyes was Akuma in the game.
That was my dude, be Ernie Reyes.
Yeah, not Ernie Reyes Jr., his father.
Oh, I don't know about his pops. I know about
his father was in Surf Ninjas. Like, he's a martial artist too. He played their uncle.
Wait. So hold on. Wait. So all right, the dude from Surf Ninjas, is that the same dude that was in the Rundown?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ernie Reyes Jr.
So wait. Who's his father then? Who's the father?
In Surf Ninjas, the guy that played the guy with the eye patch in Surf Ninjas that was guarding them before they discovered their powers, before he learned he could fight.
That was his father. That was a father.
Yeah, that's his. Yeah, that's Ernie Reyes Sr. That's his real father. He's a martial artist too.
I never knew that.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff, mostly stunt work. He was in Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, he was the pizza boy.
Yeah, but I mean, like, him and his father, they used to work a lot together.
Okay. Well, Surf Ninjas was ass.
Hey, I love that movie. I don't care what nobody say. Anytime you got Leslie Nielsen as a supervillain, I'm with it.
Quatsu dudes. What the fuck out of here?
I was trying to find some more.
And I love Tone. Look, brothers don't surf. No, I like what he said. Brothers don't surf. If this get back to the hood, none of the homies talking to me again.
Yeah, the token black guy.
Like the best
and you had Leslie Nielsen. Show some respect.
The best after school cartoon by far was the X-Men cartoon.
That wasn't after school. That was Saturday morning.
Nah, yo, Black Star, you gotta see
every day after school.
You gotta see the new one, Black Star, the up to date X-Men cartoon. What was it? I think X-Men
97.
97. That shit is so fucking fuego.
Oh, that's better?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's much better. It's on Disney Plus.
It's because the writer actually knows the material. Like, on his Twitter, whenever they would talk about episodes, he'd be like, "Here's where I did my research," and he'd pull up the issues.
Yeah, check that shit out, Black. So you would like that a lot.
No, but that
I was trying to
cartoon. That cartoon was nice. I like that cartoon.
And while you guys were talking, I was trying to find some more info on the the Blade MCU movie to see if there was any updates of that.
There isn't
And
any.
I could only find two things. This first one's old. Apparently, the original. Well, they've gone through several plans for the movie. The last plan before it was canceled was that they were going to have the movie be a period piece. So it was going to be something that took place like in the 20s, 30s, whatever. But they canceled that. So the costume design was then given to the Sinners.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what do you mean by
year.
that? What do you mean like the 20? They're gonna take place in the 20s and the 30s? What do you mean?
One of the they've gone through creative. They've gone through like 3 different scripts up to this point, and the last script that was canceled was that it was going to be like a period piece in the 20s, like the late 20s, early 30s, like 1928, 29, 30, whatever.
Yeah,
but that was Yes, that was canceled.
So basically, they was gonna have it like on some Castlevania type shit.
Right. So instead, the costumes from that movie were given to Sinners. So if you've seen the Sinners movie, those were the outfits that were going to be in the Blade movie. So that's why people are saying that Sinners is basically sort of like the spiritual successor of but that's kind of like what they wanted it to be. But Disney was like, nah, we're not doing that.
I would say Sinners gave me more Dusk Till Dawn vibes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is the vibe of that movie is what whoever the previous director was wanted for the Blade MCU movie. And
that
Disney
movie better
was
not
like,
suck.
right, and Disney was like, no, that's too dark. So the last thing I can say is, according to this report, they still have not canceled it, but it's being pushed back to 2028. And that means Ali would be 54 years old by the time this shit comes out. It's not coming out, bro. This shit's not coming out.
You got
speaking of Street Fighter. Speaking of Street Fighter, I know TKO has seen this earlier too. Pull us up on the highly expensive Countertron real quick.
Oh God. Game fatality.
Yeah, yo, Bronson, put the phone down, son.
Oh man.
That shit is gold. Ooh. And that's the other thing too that they had in the trailer. Remember, they had them beating up the car. I think it's the same Volvo too. They beat up the same Volvo in the trailer.
Bronson should have played Honda. Fuck
it. I know, right? Poor LA Knight. Like, we should be laughing, but I ain't gonna lie. That was Chef's kiss. That was Chef's kiss what Bronson did right there. I still love you, LA Knight, but I'm sorry. That shit was good.
What Bronson did to LA Knight, that sent him to me playing Honda. I was like, that motherfucker should play Honda.
Yeah, Mahershala Ali, he over it, B. He's like, yo, man, look. Well, y'all get shit figured out, call me, B. I'm like 55 years old. Y'all over here wasting my time.
Like, fuck you, niggas.
I don't know. They're trying to overcomplicate it, man. People don't want to fucking see a Blade movie for like a, wow, I never thought about it that way. They're not going to a Blade movie for laughs or for a big cinematic universe. They're going to a Blade movie to see a vampire hunter kill fucking vampires.
That's it. Just kick some ass. That's it.
That's it. They want to see a Blade movie. They want to see a Blade movie so a black motherfucker can kill.
The problem is they're trying to make Blade a kid-friendly movie.
Which you cannot do.
Right.
Why not though? Like, well,
yeah. What?
And then people say, but what about Deadpool and Wolverine? That worked. Deadpool and Wolverine was a different animal because fucking Ryan Reynolds was like an executive producer for the movie. He had like hands-on that shit. They gave him like basically free reign.
Yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine or the Deadpool series period was rated R, so it wasn't specifically for kids.
And it stayed rated.
But more importantly,
yeah, Blade was never PG.
Right, but more importantly, the reason why Deadpool works is because like you can't fuck with Ryan Reynolds and you can't fuck with Hugh Jackman. Like they're A-listers. Disney can't tell them what to do. They like most of these actors, they answer to Disney. Like they don't answer to Disney. Disney answers to them. If Ryan Reynolds says we're doing this, what's Disney going to say? No. It's one of the few good cash cows they have left. So they're in a position where they can do whatever they want. And unfortunately, no one in the Blade movie, because they decided to not hire Wesley Snipes for some fucking reason. No one on that Blade movie has the creative pull to tell Disney to fuck off. So they just got to sit there on their hands while they just fuck it up.
And it's crazy. It's like, what do you think they ran out of money by now when it comes to production?
You would think.
No, they ain't run out of money.
That movie's gonna cost $3 billion.
Because they be filming this shit for like a decade already. Hasn't it been like a decade by now?
And the movie's
by the time this shit comes out, we're not even gonna have theaters anymore. It's gonna be dead. Fucking Netflix is gonna eat up everything.
Grand Theft Auto 6 is gonna come out before that damn movie comes out.
No, but like, did you hear the rumors about it? That, like they're gonna make you like in the game, like they're gonna make you pay your bills.
Grand Theft Auto? Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah,
it's like keep up with like real world stuff.
Yeah, I heard also you talking about Grand Theft, right?
Yeah, Grand Theft.
Yeah, I also heard that like if you out there doing crimes, they're gonna talk about it. Like when it comes to podcasts and stuff like that. So like, at times when you driving around and you listening to the radio, you could be listening to a podcast or whatever. They could be talking about the crimes that you committed, and they'll have cool. I like that. Yeah, and I heard another one saying that they might have a feature when you run out of gas. I'm like, come on, don't do that. Run out of gas.
Actually, you know what? Man. They already made you have to eat and work out and stuff. So I'm like, all right, cool. Get some fuel.
Yeah, the eating thing, because you gotta, when you lose energy, you gotta, eat, throw on. Yeah.
And you already gotta work out if you want to, and run if you want to get your stamina. So, I mean, I ain't a hater of it.
See, when they need to bring that back. When they was doing that in San Andreas, I didn't mind that. Like when you go to the gym, you get buff, or when you keep eating, you get fat. Yeah, bring that back. I don't mind that.
But wait, on the Blade thing, I will say this: Wesley Snipes lied. There wasn't just one Blade; there was two. Sticky Fingers was Blade.
Oh,
he didn't do good at it, but he was Blade.
I'm about to get you out of here.
Get me out of here. Nah, you got to go ahead and deal with that. And as far as the Blade storyline goes, I'm like, based off what they did with Deadpool and Wolverine, oh no, send them back to his dimension and fix all the shit they got fucked up. That's not hard.
Can we finally surf in GTA? They didn't say nothing about that. I don't know.
Yeah, surfing.
You know what I think they're gonna do though when it comes to Grand Theft? When it comes to Grand Theft,
make you buy a new hard drive.
Yeah, of course, probably two. But what I think they're gonna do is they're gonna wait for the new PlayStation to come out. I think that's what they're trying to do. I think they're trying to drag it out until then.
So they're gonna they're gonna make us wait till 2028.
I don't know.
I really give a damn because I'm still waiting on Kingdom Hearts 4, so I can't say shit. I've been waiting on Kingdom Hearts 4 for so goddamn long that the idea of GTA 6 doesn't even bother me, or when people are mad about it, I'm like, I'm in the same boat. I can't really say nothing pro or con against it.
You know why I say that? Because, and I could be wrong, but I think the reason why they keep pushing it is because every time they try to test it, it crashes. I don't think the PS5 is that powerful to handle that game.
I think it'll make sense then, if that's the case.
Then don't release it if that's the case, because you had all this time to fix the problem and it's not getting no better. So just don't release the game, because now people are at a point where they just don't care.
But that's what I'm saying. I think that's why I think they might be waiting for the PS6.
They got Tomb Raider coming out. I just want another Uncharted game. I want to, you know what I mean?
Oh, hell yeah,
oh my God, me too. I miss Uncharted, bro.
You know what's crazy? The versus mode is highly slept on. Now the multiplayer, play the multiplayer. That shit is highly slept on. Multiplayer is fun as hell.
It is. I can't even lie on that. And when I was playing regular storyline, people was like, "Why aren't you playing multi?" I'm like, "Because I'm trying to finish this fucking story." I was playing part 4.
He answered your question, Anubis. He said Kingdom Hearts 4 is coming out in 2 years.
I don't believe that. They told me that 4 years ago.
Shit, don't they got enough already? Like, they got enough to quench your appetite? They got like 20 of them already?
No, they don't. The one that they were supposed to put out got canceled.
They got Kingdom Hearts 33 and a third on some Naked Gun type shit. Like what type of what?
No
Page
way.
number and this shit like
Kingdom Hearts
crazy.
games. You play
Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, don't play Kingdom Hearts games if you're bad at math. You'll never learn how to count. It's 1.
They're
2,
bad at math.
1.5, 2.5, 3 5 over 2 days, 2.8,
Final mix,
2.9.
remix,
Right.
melody.
They throwing fractions, 1/3 of a second. Like what? What is this?
Well,
No,
the problem I got with anybody being bad at math is I grew up on Schoolhouse Rock. I'm still glad that those characters came and started beating people's asses for not remembering the information.
Yo, you stupid.
no
You didn't see that a robot chicken. They're like, we spent these years teaching you assholes, and none of y'all retained any of this information. They started beating up people in the restaurant because they didn't know how to tip.
No what video game would kick ass on the PS5 or PS4? An
What's
X-Men
up?
game will kick ass on those
Who?
systems. An X-Men.
Aren't they releasing a new Wolverine game for the PS5?
That's what we said. That's what we just said earlier in the show.
No, just like everybody together. Everybody together.
Yeah.
As kind of like a
okay. Hell yeah, definitely.
There was an X-Men game I had on the Genesis. It was called X-Men Clone Wars. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, I had that.
Yeah, that game was cool. The one on Super Nintendo was cool too.
Shit, like as a matter of fact, you know what's something that's a little similar to that? Try the Avengers game for the PS5. That shit's actually pretty decent.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is it good?
Hey, babe. Yeah, it's just decent. It's cool. Like when it first came out, that shit was whack, but they had to get some patches and all that to fix it up.
Right.
Speaking of patches and stuff, I finished my survey for the Marvel Tokon game that I was playing.
How was it?
That I didn't stream. It was cool. I just wish that I wish that everybody didn't have to share a health bar, but that's about it.
Oh, that's whack. I don't like it. No,
bar. So it's like
it was 3-on-3 on 2-on-2,
4-on-4,
and you gotta share one health bar. Oh, that shit is whack.
Well, you call out the yeah. Oh, nah, I was like, man, give everybody. I know they were trying to separate themselves from being MVC, but
they failed.
I personally think 4-on-4 is a little too much going on, and I like team.
Yeah, especially if y'all gotta share the same health bar. That's not even fucking fair.
I'm like, I will not trust you with my life. Fuck you.
Know what video game mode pisses you the fuck off? Is when you play Mortal Kombat and you play survival mode.
Gauntlet. Endurance.
Yeah.
To me, that was just like Slobber Knocker on SmackDown versus Raw.
Yeah,
when you in the ring.
And then, like you're on.
Yeah, that was annoying.
You're fucking Veronica. You have like a half a bar left. Like motherfucker, she's going to kill you.
I ain't gonna hold you. That Slobber Knocker on SmackDown vs. Raw was insane. I'm like,
that was fun.
It was fun at first because it's like you beat them on like the easiest move, and then they just and then it just gets annoying after a while because then they just beat you with like an arm bar or some shit. Like what?
Yeah, because you're tired. Yeah.
I'm like, come on, bro.
You're gonna ran through like 10 people because you're tired.
They should. Royalty says they should make another Capcom versus SNK game. Yeah, there's two fighting games. There's 2 fighting games that will bring me back. Capcom versus SNK 3, or if they made another Bloody Roar game. Any one of those, I'll come back to those.
What about Tekken versus Mortal Kombat?
Man, I can take it or leave it.
You know what? I actually liked Street Fighter versus Tekken. A lot of people didn't like it. I liked it.
I like that they threw Geese in there. I'm like, yep, Neo Geo getting love.
Yo, I love Geese and all, but I don't know how to use them at all. I never knew how to use Geese.
I never even knew how to fight that bastard.
Like Geese is a monster, but I just don't know how to use him.
Was Geese the one that was like? Oh, okay.
I said that my favorite character.
He was the main bad guy.
And what you were saying, you heard what he told you, right? Black, so he said that's the bad guy, the final boss.
He was the final boss in Fate of Fury and shit.
Yeah.
I was just gonna ask, was
Because
he the guy
he
that
answered you
said,
before you even finished asking the question.
yeah, was Geese the one that said, "You shall not escape long death" or something like that?
Yeah, blonde hair with a gi.
Yeah. The
Okay.
blonde haired dude.
I haven't seen that in a long time.
The owner of Southtown.
The guy that started the King of Fighters tournament.
Gotcha.
My dude Geese. But my dude is Wolfgang Krauser though. That's my guy right there. Wolfgang Krauser.
Krauser, yeah, he was dope.
Hell
I was
yeah.
I was a Kim fan.
Krauser.
Yeah, I was a fan of Kim. And Mei Shui because she was up off the wall.
Kim Kapuan?
Yeah.
No, but like the part that made me stop playing the Tekken games was when Heihachi's son launched Heihachi off of the volcano.
The cliff? Yo, yeah, it's Kazuya. No, it's Jin. Who is it? Was it Jin or Kazuya? I think it was Jin. That's his son. He killed Heihachi like twice.
Like Jin,
I like the music for
Tekken. What the fuck?
I like the music for Tekken, but I could never get into the games.
Because I think didn't Heihachi kill his moms, so that made him kill Heihachi.
Heihachi killed everybody. His own son.
Yeah,
that whole family messed up. Heihachi's basically Baki. You know, Heihachi. The whole story of Tekken's like Grappler Baki to me. I'm like just unnecessary crazy dad.
Wolverine's coming out next year. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the same dudes that made Spider-Man, Insomniac. They're the ones that's working on Wolverine. It's gonna be crazy. And it's so gory. And not only that, they got Omega Red in there.
Ah, yes. Really? And next year, Virtual Fighter. I'm hoping Virtual Fighter 6 comes out.
Yeah, it's supposed to. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. Yo, next year is gonna be a
great year for video games.
Yeah, and movies.
Yeah.
And movies, like they trying to bring back that excitement for when it comes to the summertime movies. They're trying to bring that excitement back.
Yeah,
it's because anime been kicking their ass.
I saw HBO Max had uploaded a trailer today of everything coming in 2026, and this show has been. Oh my god, man! I remember, Jesus Christ, dude! I remember talking about this show like as far back as like fucking 2010. They're finally going to have the Lantern show next year. Oh my god, man. This shit has been in fucking development.
The Lantern?
Yeah, there's going to be a Lantern show on HBO Max. This show has been in developmental hell for like 15 years.
Who's that?
You know, the Green Lantern.
Oh, Green Lantern?
Yep.
Yo, as a matter of fact, I heard Common supposed to be is that true? The rapper Common supposed to be the new Green Lantern?
I don't know. Maybe I can check right now to see.
That would be dope. Khan is amazing.
Let me type it in because they showed.
We're talking about KAN, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I heard like a while back that they was thinking about having Common as the Green Lantern. I don't know, but that's
Common. I thought you said Common. I thought you said Common.
No, the Common, the rapper Common.
Yeah, I know Common. From Chicago, I know Common. I thought you said Khan at first. That's another rapper. He's dope.
Khan?
Yeah, KAN.
Oh, okay. I know what you mean. No,
yeah.
No, it's not Common. I'm looking at him now. I don't know this dude. He's new.
You know what, Royalty? I got Guardians of the Galaxy. I still ain't played that yet. So you said it's good? Okay, I'll take your word for him, my dude. Tokon is a new Marvel vs. Capcom. I don't like how they got a shade. Because I see the gameplay. The gameplay looks sick. I ain't gonna hold you, but we gotta share one life bar. I'm not with it. I don't like that. They need to release WWE games every 2 years or make another backyard wrestling. Right. Like when it comes to that, fuck 2K, B. And that goes with all them sports that they come out with. Wrestling, golf, Madden, whatever. I said Madden, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm not digging it because these dudes don't really do nothing. They do the bare minimum.
Give me a new Def Jam.
Give me a new yes. I was just
I
about to
want
say
that
that
too.
too. I love those
well,
Def Jam fighting games were amazing.
It was
except for Icon. Icon
but
was
you know
whack.
what it is? You know what it is? They might have to go through a lot of like when it comes to the different
Money.
properties. Because everybody, like, remember, all these motherfuckers, they might. All right, for instance, so like, they're gonna have to have everybody that's in Def Jam to be on that damn game. But who's really on Def Jam that you want to use? Who like is Def Jam even a thing nowadays? As a matter of fact, come to think of it, who's on Def Jam nowadays? It's not like from before.
Who knows?
That's the thing about that game. They just need to just revamp and just come out with a whole new game, but with the same mechanics though.
Yeah.
Because remember, the same dudes that did that game is the same dudes that did the Fight Forever game, the AEW Fight Forever game. THQ.
And the WC and they did the WCW games back in the day.
And the No Mercies and all that shit.
I know the Def Jam recording studio is still a thing, but that's about all I know.
Yeah, like it's different now. Like, you know, and I agree with you guys.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, left. Wait, hold on, wait. What the hell? So who's dropped out? That was Anubis?
Yeah.
He'll come back. Probably lost connection.
What y'all talking about?
How we want to bring back the Def Jam video games.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like there's a lot of things. There's just a lot of things that comes along with that. That's the thing. There's a lot of things that come.
If I was Thanos, Thanos like wanted to collect the Infinity Stones to erase half of all life. See, this is what I would do, bro. If I was Thanos, I'd collect the Infinity Stones and bring us back to the 2000s. Get no more DLC, no more season pass. Just bring us back to the days where video games came out, finished, and released, and we all had a good time. That's what I would do.
And
bring back those games.
And any bonuses that you wanted on a game, you had to
you have to earn it.
You have to earn it on the game, like beat certain levels.
Yeah, like play. You gotta play and fuck motherfuckers up, and unlock certain shit when it comes to reaching, like, say if it's an adventure game, you have to reach a certain plateau, like when it comes to platforming and stuff like that in adventure games.
Yeah,
why do we always gotta buy shit? Oh, if you want this character, you gotta pay $30.
Like, I remember when I first bought a Fight Night, right? The game with Tigger on the broadcast.
Oh yeah. That game is mad funny.
And like I was sitting there, and like when I bought the game, I think it was like 2 years later. That's when I bought like another Fight Night, and Tigger was it on? I was like, man, the game's missing something. I was like, oh yeah, it's missing Tigger. That's who was missing.
Out of all people, though, Tigger. You
No,
said this
because,
game
like,
was missing some Tigger.
No, because like the game was still good, right? I think it was like Fight Night Round 2. I think is what it was.
Yeah.
And like they had like the ESPN licensing on there.
Yeah.
But I was all like,
it's not EA Sports.
But they should have a person who's kind of like drives the.
Oh yeah. Matter of fact, yeah. Now that you say that, yeah, I remember. He was the announcer.
Yeah.
For the game. Yeah, he was an announcer.
I think that EA Sports guy probably has like the best payday of all time. Like, can you imagine getting paid millions for just saying EA Sports? It's in the game. Like, really,
I'm telling you.
Yeah. I miss that. I miss hearing that. No lie, that shit used to get me hype in those games.
Like the two best.
That's gonna be me soon. Watch. I'm gonna say one sentence. I'm gonna get paid off that shit. Watch. That's gonna be me.
The two best video game soundtracks is Madden 05. I think like that one had like Killer Mike.
Yeah.
And like a few others. Like NBA Live 09 had a great soundtrack.
I miss NBA Live.
Like that one had Freeway.
Mm-hmm.
Had a Freeway.
I ain't gonna lie. NBA Streets was my game.
I like both. I like NBA Streets and NFL Streets.
Yeah, that one had a good soundtrack too.
Mm-hmm.
They both had a good soundtrack.
Royalty said they should make another Capcom vs SNK game. Yeah, I don't mind that shit. Me and this dude King Leo, shots go out to King Leo. We be squabbling on that shit. It's been a while though, but yeah, we was definitely squabbling on that shit. Check out that live when you get the chance, Royalty.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat got to go back to the drawing board, at least when it comes to video games.
No, like Mortal Kombat 1, I liked it. I don't know what was the issue.
The Classic Collection is good.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
Like I got that. I was like, that game's really good.
Yeah, people said it was trash because mainly when it comes to online, said the online shit was weak.
I know for Mortal Kombat 1, a lot of people just didn't like the assists. It was weird, but I didn't hate it.
No, but
the assist was around. Give me 1 second, Black Star. Like the assist been around ever since shit. Mortal Kombat X. So it wasn't like it just came. It was like it just came out just now. People, I don't know. Like I think I could be wrong, but I think most people that complained about that didn't play Mortal Kombat. They didn't play Mortal Kombat 11.
I think the problem with Mortal Kombat. I think the problem with the Mortal Kombat games is like Street Fighter is better at releasing a finished product. I mean, well, they still add stuff on their games, but in comparison, there's more stuff to do in their games when it's released.
Yeah, but it's buggy as hell. Like it's buggy as hell.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat, like the past couple of years, it's like their games are great. Like in the end, like when they do all the patches and stuff, and then when all the characters are there. So, and I think a lot of people just don't like some of the creative changes they've made in the story. I don't hate the story. I just think that creatively they're kind of running out of ideas. Isn't this like the third reboot they've done at this point? I think.
No, but I hate facing Chronica. In Mortal Kombat 11, I face facing her.
Yeah, Chronica be wilding. She do.
Because you know she's gonna stay fucking you up, and then when she does her fatality, I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah, the fatality when she be having you like she switch up different timelines to have your body implode.
Yep.
Yeah, I really like Mortal Kombat. I'm sorry.
Let me see what Blaze said real quick. The problem with making a new Def Jam game, the artists want more money for likenesses and music. Yeah, B. Like that should be a nightmare when it comes to the licensing, playing the music alone, or getting the voices. That's it's gonna be a nightmare. It sucks because remember when that game came out, we didn't have to worry about copyright issues and all that shit.
Like that's because like when 2K had Jay-Z like in their game, that like I knew that cost them a pretty motherfucking penny.
It just sucks because a Def Jam nowadays will be heat. What? Oh my god! Just imagine.
Method Man, Rain Man, or
Method Man, Red Man, and so like you have the motherfuckers from that time against the new school, like with Kendrick Lamar and Drake and an NBA YoungBoy and Sexy Red and
you know Sandman. If they did that game, everyone's just gonna beat up Drake. Come on.
Hey, it's still big business though. People's gonna want to buy the game just to beat up Drake.
No one song should be in that game immediately. If they not like us, so not like us.
Yeah, that game will be tremendous, but the all the issues when it comes to the you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a nightmare. Everybody's gonna get sued. All the copyrights and all that's gonna be flaring out the fucking asshole.
Have Kendrick Lamar whoop your ass now.
That's why it takes like a decade for a new Kingdom Hearts game. Got to tell that to Anubis. Like all the legal loopholes that got to be jumped through. Got to talk to this person.
Yeah, it's fucking corny. We don't care about all that shit. We just want a hell of a product. That's all. Anubis said his phone was dying. Yo, it's all good, my dude. Appreciate you pulling up anyway, B. Seriously.
I guess this is a good segue.
Hold on. Before we hold on. You gotta remember, B. I'm the captain of the ship. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one to prepare the segues. Relax. I got this. Let me quarterback this. I got this. First and foremost, let's get to the chat real quick. Let's see what the chat got going on. My dude Royalty said the problem with Def Jam games is that they got to make contracts with other labels just to include different people. The Ballet's sending her love to this dude Anubis. Royalty also said the Street franchise coming back. I don't know who that is.
NFL and NBA Streets is what he's saying.
Oh, really? That's going to be interesting. Now, what I wanted to talk about was this dude Brock Lesnar. You know, this dude Cena already spilled the beans saying that next year is going to be his retirement year. And my thing is this, right? You already see this dude Triple H basically demolish John Cena's on retirement tour. So are we really gonna trust this dude to
Brock is not there enough for Triple H to fuck it up.
And then not only that, you have AJ's retirement tour, because isn't AJ supposed to be retiring next year also? Yeah. So you gotta trust this dude with 2 retirement tours?
Just have AJ retire when WWE comes to Georgia.
You technically have 3 retirement tours if they get Chris Jericho back.
Yeah, good point.
Well, see, that's the thing.
Get Triple H out of there, please. 3?
See, that's the thing. AJ never said he was having a tour. He just said he was going to retire. I think he's just going to have a match, and that's it. That's what I think.
To be honest, I think AJ's last match should be at Mania, if anything. Go out on the grandest stage.
I think AJ's last match should be in TNA.
I agree.
Well, TNA did. Well, there was a story saying TNA wants to get him for their premiere on AMC. So,
like the rumor is that it's supposed to be him versus Leon Slater.
He's probably going to sign an extension because last I heard, his contract actually runs out pretty soon. His contract runs out in March.
So 1-year extension.
Which is not.
I don't know if it's a 1-year extension.
Probably like for a month or something.
6-month extension.
I think he's just gonna extend his contract till Mania, if anything.
Right.
We had 2 new subs tonight. Appreciate that. Thumbs up. You guys are awesome. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, B.
AJ should not do a retirement tour.
He shouldn't. Like he should just go to TNA, or he should just do a Mania match, and then the TNA debut match and call it, or the TNA debut match and then the Mania match and call it a career.
But here's the thing, though. It's like, who would you have this dude go up against at Mania? Like, rumors, he has done literally nothing.
Rumors is that it's AJ versus Gunther is the match that they're talking about.
I thought it was gonna be Gunther versus Bork.
Oh God!
No, they're saying Gunther versus AJ is one of the matches that's being brought up.
Oh Lord, are they really gonna have Gunther be the guy that retires these?
Might as well.
Yeah, I heard. That's what I heard. TKO. I heard. Yeah, they try to build him as a new legend killer.
But why? But why though?
Because he's Mr. Reliable. Every single time.
He doesn't need it though. That doesn't do anything for him, dude.
No, but like every single time they're at not necessarily like a creative struggle, but like let's just say, right, you're in a pinch and you need somebody to put a good match. You bring Gunther. Because it's always reliable for putting
but
up
they
a
got
good
other
match.
people for that. And I swear to God, there's no shots towards Gunther. Like I fuck with Gunther heavy. Y'all know that shit. I just think he's just not the legend killer type of guy. He doesn't need that.
No, but I think Triple H is trying to make him his Mr. Reliable.
I think Triple H puts on his shoes first, then his pants. he's a fucking.
But you know what I mean,
idiot.
right?
No, I know what you mean. That's what I'm saying. Like this, he's not the guy. It shouldn't be Gunther. It just shouldn't be him.
Who do you think should it be then?
Somebody younger.
Somebody else.
Somebody younger, like how Randy Orton was.
Yeah, the problem is they're not doing it. That's the problem. They're not building the young people, the young talent, and they need to.
Yeah, like Gunther's already a made man. When Randy Orton was a legend killer, he wasn't a made man yet.
Oh, so you thinking that it should be like Oba or it should be
ideally, yeah.
Ideally, Oba would be
not even Oba. I swear to God, not even Oba. Because like, okay, when it comes to like a legend killer type status type motherfucker, he got to be like, of course, a heel, but he got to be on some sneaky type shit too. That's how it worked for Randy Orton.
But you know, when Oba's song comes up, he stays fucking people up.
Yeah. But Oba's the type, like, you know, him as a legend killer, I don't see that. I don't see. All right. For instance, say like if they was still working on Austin Theory and making him look good out of all this time, he would have been a decent legend killer at this time. Yes, I wouldn't mind that.
That's basically the issue. Is that.
So you don't think Oba screams legend killer?
It's a legitimate criticism. Triple H,
but it's no shade towards Oba, but him as a legend killer type dude, no, he's a killer. Yeah, don't get a fucked up. He's a killer, but not like a legend killer. Like,
and we've been complaining so much about the booking that I guess more people need to talk about it. Like even Alvarez was talking about it. They're not building any youth. That's a legit criticism. Every time they try to build youth, it's like it just flops because of bad booking, or they just get bored and just stop using them.
You have two people you can build to absolute fucking stars. That's Oba and Javon. Those two you can build to stars. And like it's perfect. You know why it's perfect? It's because they don't know in any other system.
But the problem is
the WWE system. They are homegrown guys.
But the problem is their booking, though, bro. Like they may have the ability and the talent, but if the booking is trash, no one's gonna care.
That's the main thing.
Everybody's already having an Everybody's already having an aneurysm about Oba fighting Cody.
I'm about to have an aneurysm. What the fuck?
Here's an example.
See what I mean? That's the point.
Right here. Like, here's an example. I mean, not that I'm complaining because I wasn't looking forward to the feud anyway, but I saw Javon Evans had a match against The Miz tonight on SmackDown. That's fine, but they just totally dropped the Miz Carmelo shit. That was the story they were telling for like 3-4 months. They just dropped it. There was no match.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not complaining about that because I had no interest in that feud.
I had no interest in it either. But that's just
this is what Triple H always does, though. It's like he doesn't. He just lives in the moment when it comes to his booking. There's a lot of stories he never ended.
No, but like TKO, you saw Javon versus Oba, right?
Yeah, I saw that match. The match was good, but
that was a good match. But Ricky saying starts whatever the fuck, fucking fucked it up. I was like, oh motherfucker.
I wasn't expecting them to turn Ricky heel this fast, but I also wasn't expecting Javon to win the title either, especially since they announced in advance.
I knew he wasn't, but just have Oba put him out of his motherfucking misery. You don't need Ricky Saints to fucking fuck it up for you.
Yeah, but then again, Javon is gonna fight AJ and Dragon Lee in a tag match on Saturday.
I don't give a shit.
Yo, that's gonna be the match of the night. We all know that. We all know that.
Yeah. I was gonna say that I guess calmer heads prevailed, cooler heads prevailed. Last I checked, the plan is for the Cena match to now close and not.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, because I was going to say that if that opened, that was not going to be a good look at all. Because you're going to have like 2,000 people
motherfuckers are
leave
gonna
after
die.
that match is over.
Nah, but check it though. I assist though. Is this dude Triple H being petty? Like, yeah, you know what? I'll let you upend the show. You be the main event, and as soon as you want to say your retirement speech, I'm gonna Goldberg you.
No.
I'm just gonna cut off the show.
No.
Oh God.
No. I kept on saying this, and I'm gonna keep on saying this to the show or till I die. That was a motherfucking Brett call. Like Brett said, like, yo, cut his mic off.
Oh my God.
He said, "I'm sorry, bitch."
Like, yo, cut his mic off. Like, wait, what? Like, yeah, just cut it off. We'll put it on YouTube. Fuck it.
That's right, Tyler. He's a Ross Booker of the year. The fuck. Pat Triple H the fuck up, B. Go take a nap. That dude is trash. Okay. It is so crazy. Like, we came from this dude, me thinking this dude was a mastermind in NXT to now, this dude is worse than Russo.
It's because Triple H had Regal and he had
the man.
Yeah, he had Regal. He had this dude Prince Albert. He had Ryan Ward. That motherfuckers don't like to talk about.
Like, he had Ryan Ward. He had Dusty. Yeah,
Dusty was there too.
Yeah,
he had an all-star. He had an all-star team.
Pissing me the fuck off. Oh, it's not really Triple H. It's TKO. TKO is not head of booking.
And what?
He's just, you can't blame him for everything. Maybe not, but he takes most of the blame because he's the one that's signing off on this shit. If you can't handle the job, move the fuck around. That's all.
And like,
you go do your kill Tonys, you go do your courtside seats, chilling at the NBA games, whatever you got going on. You want to sit there and start coming in. You want to sit here and start coming into work now because we know it's like, yo, this dude hasn't came to work for like 2 fucking months. What the fuck we got going on here? These dudes asking them legitimate questions like, yo, what happened tonight? Oh, I wasn't even there, but I'm gonna watch it when I get home. What?
That's why he stopped doing those post conferences, those little post scrums. That's why he stopped, because he knew people were asking the questions, and he was like, you know what?
And it's like, the more he talk, the more he sound fucking crazy. It's like, yo, my dude, you're exposing yourself. You're exposing how lazy and out of touch you are. You don't even care what's going on.
That's what I'm
lazy Levesque.
Like that's why I said what I said. I said that basically what he's doing is that he's preparing Cody, he's preparing Punk and HBK to take over at some point.
He's going through his green goblin.
It's coming. You can tell it's coming.
He's going through his Green Goblin arc, man. Green Goblin told us back in 2002, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. That's where he's at right now.
Yeah.
You can tell it's coming. You know it's coming because,
whoa.
Pause.
That just sounded crazy.
Because each time they're in like a political, not like a political, but like they're in a like somebody must say something about blank. They will always bring up Cody. They always bring in Cody. Cody.
That was the thing. You know, he always saw himself as Dusty, because Dusty was a wrestler, but he was also a booker. And, you know, Cody wanted to do that in AEW. And he was until he wasn't. So
Cody always machine washes the bullshit. That's what he always does. It makes it look clean.
Yo, as a matter of fact, speaking of Cody, even Cody said in the article, even he was like, yo, I wish the company would move forward. Let's stop calling these damn legends up. Like, yo, I respect the legends, but you know, let's move forward.
It's time to take a back seat, my guy.
Your fucking WWE champion is saying this shit. Paul Levesque.
Just watch. Don't be surprised in 2028 you see a much different writing team at hand.
Yeah, right. He's gonna have this
Cincinnati.
That shit. Goldberg is about to come back.
No. I guarantee you things are going to look by the time. No, not 2028 because that's way too long. But by 2027, you're gonna see a lot different team. You know why you're gonna see a lot different team? Because Triple H is going to be completely out of there because like essentially he's going to become he's basically going to become Vince, but he needs somebody to
I'm scared if Triple H does get out of there and somebody worse comes in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
if we get rid of Triple H, we got to get rid of the roadie. Fuck him.
Hell yeah, please.
He's preparing. He's preparing the next booking team, and I guarantee you, the next booking team, I promise you, is going to be Punk, Rhodes, and HBK.
Okay, look, who takes
my
NXT?
thing is this: why don't they ever make this dude try Ryan Ward out? We never had a black head booker?
That's
never.
Why. That's literally why. You just answered your own question.
WWE is not racist.
Because I guarantee you this. I guarantee HBK is gonna stay, and NXT is gonna be HBK and Ryan Ward. That's that group. Punk is probably going to be on SmackDown because Punk likes being by himself.
I think Punk is going to be in NXT. If anything,
you think Punk's going to be NXT?
Yeah, if anything, Shawn Michaels will move up to the main roster, and Punk will be in NXT.
Okay, so HBK is going to be the leader.
Like Shawn Michaels is going to be Triple H's understudy.
Yeah,
and that's what Triple H wanted all along. Like, yeah, I'm finally running shit. Like, I'm the leader. Because remember, Shawn Michaels was that guy. It wasn't Triple H. You don't think Triple H is loving this shit right now?
Like, HBK is going to be the leader. And
like,
then
HBK, he has to come to Triple H. Triple H is HBK's boss. Remember, from before, it was the other way around.
Cody and Ryan Ward are probably going to be on Raw. Punk's going to be in NXT with HBK. And then SmackDown.
Say that again.
I said that Punk's probably going to be in NXT. HBK is probably going to, like, you know, go like, okay, these are the storylines. This is this is that. Okay, do what you need to do. And then HBK is probably going to solely because that needs the most work.
Yeah, like basically it's going to be like a trickle down effect. Like, you know, you'll have this dude Punk on NXT, and you know, Shawn Michaels is going to help him a little bit here and there while he's taking control of the main roster. And you know, Triple H is going to be above these motherfuckers taking their ideas.
He's going to be Vince. He's going to be Vince. That's what he is. The person who takes all the credit.
Right.
Like that's like I guarantee you that's what they're doing because like you can tell.
But remember, they was doing that from before. Remember, they was doing that same thing from before. Vince was doing that same thing with Triple H when Triple H was in NXT. And what did Vince do? Straight butcher that shit.
No, but I think that Trips, like I don't think Trips wants to be Booker anymore. Like I don't think that's the case. Like,
he would have to be a Booker first.
Triple H
that dude told he had crushed that shit from Jump Street. Tove was like, man, look. And he laid that shit down with NXT and all that. And I didn't really dig that deep. Pause. I'm just thinking like, yo, it was Triple H mainly. And he was like, man, look, this dude had Albert and all these other motherfuckers in the creative team and all that. And it's like the more you see this dude booking now, because you don't have these motherfuckers around him like that no more. You have these dudes that just want to kiss ass, like Abyss and Gregory Helms and these motherfuckers. And no,
like it's going to be like to me, it's going to be Cody. It's going to be Cody and Regal, HBK probably in Abyss, and then HBK and Punk. That's what I think is going to come down to, with Triple H finally being what he actually wants to be, and that's Dana White. He wants to be Dana White so bad.
Why though? I think he wants to be like Vince more than Dana White.
No. He wants to be Dana White. You can tell.
No, I can see that only in the sense that Dana always has a physical presence in the UFC stuff.
Exactly.
But
that's the reason why he wants to be Dana White.
Yeah, but as I said before, UFC is a different animal. So it's not like wrestling. So when Triple H makes himself the focus, it's just cringe. It's like this has nothing to do with you, bro.
You know what? Right, but Blackstar might have a point though. That's probably why he is doing this shit, because look at Dana White. Dana White made himself the face of UFC. Nobody else is the face of UFC but Dana White.
Yeah, I know.
And that's what Triple H is trying to do, which we don't fucking want.
Yeah, it's just wrestling's different though, because you just can't insert yourself into stuff that's got, because wrestling has storylines. UFC
no. And like I understand what you're saying, Toph. I'm saying that's the reality of the situation. He wants to be Dana White.
Appreciate that, Tyler. Much respect, my dude. Glad you're enjoying the show, B. Word up. Hit that thumbs up, y'all.
Tyler. Much appreciated.
Word, you're awesome for that.
And like that's the point of this entire shit. That's the point of our frustration. Like I said, I'm about to have an aneurysm seeing motherfucking Javon Evans lose every single motherfucking week. Like when he wins the title at motherfucking Stand and Deliver, no one's gonna give a fuck because he kept on losing every single title match that he had.
Now you see what I've been talking about from before, Blackstar. From before, you be like, you try to pretzel your way from telling me, but you gotta remember this, remember that. Remember, I always been on that type of time. I hate when motherfuckers constantly lose and still get opportunities. It's fucking retarded. It makes no sense. It's like, why even try to win any match? Just come in the ring, lay down, and get pinned. Why fight? If the losers always get rewarded.
Like I saw the deaf motherfucker. I forgot his name.
A deaf wrestler?
Yeah.
Oh, Miles
Bourne.
There you go. Like I saw Miles Bourne.
Why you gotta be a deaf? Damn, you wild. You're a deaf motherfucker. Damn. Jesus, Blackstar, slow down.
Before you say that, I just want to say shout outs to Obafemi getting a louder pop than Cody. You know, Triple H was swinging at the
yeah, you know, so Carmelo Hayes got a louder pop too.
Like I saw Miles Bourne face Obafemi, and I knew right away. I was like, this motherfucker's gonna lose. And my friend looked at me and said, "How do you know?" I was like, "Because." And don't make me say it. They said, like, why? That's like, because he's handicapped. There's no fucking way a handicapped wrestler would beat your fucking monster. No way.
Well, then again, they did have Zach Gowen on their roster.
And Zach Gowen died against Brock Lesnar. Let's move on.
Zach dying in front of his mom was like top tier comedy. Oh my god, it was great.
That shit was a slaughter. How they orchestrated that shit, I don't know, man. That's
Who gave Vince that idea?
That was a Vince idea. They wanted Brock to be a heel. I mean, what makes you more of a heel than beating up a one-legged wrestler in front of his mom?
And shouts go out to Mom Dukes for really playing that shit off really well. You know, they had to tell her about that. You know,
he didn't. I could tell
they had to. They had to. Ain't no way.
He probably exaggerated. Now he probably exaggerated. He probably said Brock's gonna beat me up because he's a heel, but I'm sure him getting busted open wasn't part of the agenda.
Yeah, he cracked him in the head with that chair.
That was the nastiest chair shot of all fucking time.
Yo, that shit was wild. I'm like, yo, slow down, Brock. You like 100 pounds more than
Like Brock did not pull up not one bit.
I'm like, bruh, he beat him up like he been there like for 20 years. I'm like, he's just a kid, bruh. God damn.
He gave him no. Here's the part. Brock gave him a Nigerian ass whooping. That's what he gave him.
Yo.
And the fucked up, and you know what's even crazier? He wouldn't even let him take him out on a gurney. Like when he was up the ramp, he threw him off it. Like,
yeah, wasn't he flexing his pecs in front of his moms and all that shit? Like,
with his blood on his chest.
Yo, man. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. Shit like that in the past. Wouldn't it, that makes you be like, oh, hell, y'all love this fucking show. Nowadays, you got these chicks all hugging and all that.
Like that.
But they don't even make out. At least in AEW, they'll low-key make out. Like these what's this business name? Fucking Rhea Ripley and Io Sky.
Yeah, no, they make out on AEW. Tony Storm be tongue kissing everybody. Like
then the ass whooping that made me look at everything was the ass whooping that Eddie Guerrero gave that poor masked wrestler. Or no. That poor guy, motherfucking gave him the nastiest motherfucking brain buster. Pause. I ever seen in my life.
At least Eddie would apologize to the jobbers beforehand. He'd be like, "Yo, I gotta fuck you up tonight." Pause.
Didn't Eddie have like his street clothes on still when he did that? Yo, I'm gonna whoop your ass in my street clothes. Oh my god.
And then,
yo, you mentioned AEW. Speaking of them, shout outs to Mike Bailey and Kyle Fletcher. That was a great match.
Yeah, I gotta watch that.
Yeah, that was a good one.
But here's the part that made me laugh the most. Eddie Guerrero paused the ass whooping to cut a promo on Rey Mysterio. Mind you, Rey Mysterio did save this poor jobber from the ass whooping he was about to take.
No, he didn't.
He said, "Why you make me do it, Rey? Why did you make me do it?"
And then he kept crawling back in the ring and threw him back out.
Man, I'm sorry, man. Rey Mysterio will forever be the dumbest babyface ever. He's like been betrayed by everybody.
But yo, he's the low-key heel. The motherfuckers that turned on Ray, they was just seeing the light. Like, you know what? You really not shit after all, Ray.
I'm starting to think they know something about Ray we don't, because literally everybody turned on Ray. Like,
yeah, but you see it though. But it's right. It's right there. The shit that they get mad over Ray about is legitimate.
I literally did a countdown. You remember this, right? Right, Sandman?
Yeah.
I did a countdown to motherfucking Dominic turning on Ray.
Like I think I still got that live.
Still the best segment ever though was the time when they did the reveal of Santos, or was it Carlito?
Yeah.
Was it Carlito? I don't remember.
Yeah.
It was Carlito, yeah.
Yeah, it was that happened, but they were looking at the segment on the Tron when he was right there in the ring.
Isn't that the one he was talking about, Black Star?
No, the one that will forever take the cake for me was Batista turning on him.
No, wait. I wanted to make sure. Wasn't that the one you were talking about, Black Star, when they was watching the video and you did the countdown then?
No. Like I did the countdown at was it it goes like one of those Saudi shows. It was Edge. It was
yeah. When he right before he kicked Edge in the balls. Yeah,
I did the countdown right before it.
5, 4. Yeah, you did call that shit.
Nah, for me, the turn will forever have me is when Batista turned on Ray. Like,
yeah.
I'm sorry, man. Ray, you deserve to get your ass whooped for that. I'm like, dude looked you like, bro, dude looked you square in the eyes and said, Ray, I'm gonna rip your head off. And he still just stands there like you're
like, what happened? Yeah.
Like, oh my, like, my guy, get out of the fucking ring, you fucking dumbass.
He would have escaped too. Ray was fast at that time.
No, but Eddie But Eddie fucked him up too. I think like Eddie fucked him up. I think he fucked him up in London, didn't he?
I don't know where it was, but it was definitely that brain buster on the steps. I'm like,
Even
damn,
Chavo
Eddie.
fucked him up. That was like the best thing Chavo did when he hit Ray with that chair. And that match with Booker T and that one black dude with the fedora hat was marking the fuck out because he knew Booker was about to win. That shit was great.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is starting to get late though. Well, we're gonna be here tomorrow, B. Saturday night's main event, John Cena's last match, B. Let's go over the card real quick before we get up out of here, though.
Take care, you know what to do.
I mean, it's only 4 matches, so
might as well say well.
Well, you know, he's not, his thing is Dynamite, and I was gonna say Tove's thing is gonna be Collision, but do they have any matches tonight? Collision? I'm called him Collision.
So Collision's happening at 4:30 tomorrow. 4:30. I know that.
Yeah, like since you be doing Dynamite, TKO, I'm gonna have this dude Tove doing Collision.
Yeah,
if he doesn't mind.
If Tove's down, I think he should. And there's only
no. Go ahead, Tove.
I know Saturday night main event only has 4 matches, so.
But hold on, let him answer.
Yeah, so I wasn't prepared for today.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, I do know they have. I think Kevin Knight and Speedball are facing each other tomorrow. That would be a good. I know that's happening. And I think and Swerve. Oh yeah, Swerve is going to be working against Alexander. They're going to be having their match tomorrow. So
that match is going to be good. That match is going to be good.
Swerve versus Josh Alexander.
Okay, so that's 2 matches I want to see this weekend. I want to see that Speedball match and Swerve and Alexander. I want to see both of those matches this weekend.
Yeah, I think the TNT title's on the line tomorrow too. It's Mark Briscoe and Danny Garcia, but yeah.
Right. Yep. It'll be
okay. So now
Eastern.
We got the Saturday night's main event. I'll just say this one thing, and then I'm gonna let you continue on with the card. Fuck it. Let Cena tap, yo. Fuck it.
Now Cena should pass out, not tap.
I think that's how the match.
You think he should pass out? Yeah, pass out.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see Cena passing out to Gunther tomorrow.
But it's like, what if he has to make a speech or something like?
Nah, but the most fucked up last match was when Kurt Angle tapped out.
No. Let's not go there. Let's stick with this real quick because we getting low on time.
Okay. My bad.
That's what I gotta say. But Black Star, you do got a point. Have him pass out. But what if he has to do a speech? Is he gonna do a speech or something like that? What is he gonna do?
They give him the Bret Hart.
I don't know what they're gonna do with this.
Bret Hart, you know what to do.
They couldn't even decide.
Theory. Go ahead, TKO.
They couldn't even decide whether to have this match first or last. You think they know how this match is gonna end?
You got a fucking point.
Like I said, Bret Hart, you know what to do.
You got a point. Damn, I forgot about that. These motherfuckers.
All we know is that they have all the time they want. There's no set end time for this show.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh, okay.
Oh, what? Oh, they don't have like a limit? Like
no, they have all the time they want, which is probably going to piss Goldberg off, but oh well.
Who gives a shit?
But you know, Bret doesn't give a fuck.
And he's going to complain about something any fucking way. That's all Gold Bum does, this bitch.
Yeah.
But, another theory I heard was that this dude Dewey might pull up and say, "Oh, you're not done yet. Remember, your soul is mine."
Oh God! Oh God! Well, Cena kept saying, "Well, Cena about to be a hypocrite if that happens," because he just said on the Pat McAfee show that after Saturday he's done. So,
oh please. Just like I told John, that motherfucker, he will be back. Y'all think Cena's gonna be gone forever? Please.
Not like gone forever, but gone in ring.
There's always a Saudi show in 2032.
Right.
Oh man.
Sweet Saudi money, part 13.
They're gonna be like, man, look, we'll give you a fucking big ass diamond brick. You think motherfuckers won't come back for that shit?
Anyway,
like, I want you to go up against Bum the Taker. Bum the Taker be like 60 years old by that time.
Jesus.
And Chris Jericho, the triple threat.
Like, yo, we'll pay y'all motherfuckers $10 million a piece.
That's Saudi blood. That's Saudi blood money, bro.
Cena and Taker versus Jericho and Yokozuna. Wait, what?
You know what? I wonder what they be paying the mid carders and undercarders when they go out there.
$5 a piece.
Probably that and a free ride home.
Also, real G shit, because we always talk about how much the veterans and the main eventers or whatever will get paid when they go out there. They never talk about the mid carders.
That's because most of them don't even want to go.
You're lucky. We'll let you leave with your head still intact.
Right.
Like, no, you already know where this is going. It's like that lottery ticket. I'm broke, man. I can't eat. I can't sleep.
And you could change that. Well, TKO, go ahead. Continue with the card, my dude.
We talked about Cena and Gunther. The other matches are Bailey versus Sol Ruka.
That match might be fun.
I'm interested in that match.
That match
legitimately, because I never really watched Sol Ruka in the ring. She's the one that does that flipping RKO, right?
She does.
The Soul Snatcher is called.
Yeah, yeah, that's her.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm a little intrigued on that match.
I also want to point out this is the first time Bailey's been booked on a special event this whole year since the Royal Rumble.
Hey, look, Triple H said she's going to be fine. Remember he said that? Oh, Bailey's going to be fine.
Oh, God.
Watch out for Zarya.
Ass motherfucker.
Watch out for Zarya and the heel turn in that match.
Maybe. But, yeah.
Well, who y'all got winning that match?
I could see Soul winning.
I think Bailey wins because of Zarya.
How about you, Toph?
I got Bailey winning because the other chick isn't main roster yet. So
you gotta find a reason for her to turn heel.
They don't like Bailey. I think she's losing, and I think it's a right choice for her to lose because Sol Ruka being the young blood. But go ahead.
I'm shocked Bailey hasn't considered leaving yet. Honestly,
she has one foot out the door.
She should leave. They don't like her because she doesn't like Orange Man.
Who's Orange Man? Oh yeah, Trump. Okay.
Yeah, that. Oh God. Anyways, the next match is AJ Styles and Dragon Lee versus Javon Evans and Leon Slater, which I think is going to be the match of the night.
They better not fuck this match up. I swear to God, they fuck this match up.
There's going to be a lot of pressure on them too, because everybody's basically unanimous when it comes to that match.
I don't care. They better not fuck this match up.
I think that match is going to be the match of the night. Honestly,
how you say you don't care? Like, how you don't care, motherfuckers? We all agree. Like, yeah, it's going to be unanimous.
No, but like, okay. You know how WWE likes fucking things up.
I just don't want the pressure to get to them.
That's my main focus.
Yeah.
Well, then again, WWE did purposely sabotage Javon and Leon's match at Bound for Glory.
Exactly.
Really?
You remember they had control in that match to have Dark State screw them.
Oh yeah.
They had motherfucking. You have your NXT Intercontinental Champion be a motherfucker who's Virgil 2.0.
Where the fuck is Dark State?
Who gives a shit? They were
They're supposed to be
fucking fake ass Retribution Shield motherfuckers. Get out of here with that.
Are they gonna be in that cage match? With was it TNA versus NXT?
No, the NWOB team. The NWOB team's gonna be in the cage match.
Holy shit!
If TNA loses to these motherfuckers, good lord.
That means the company is dead before it even starts.
Man.
Anyways, how many matches did we talk about? Those were 4 matches we did, right?
3.
No, you forgot
That's
Cody
3.
and Oba.
Oh yeah, Cody and Oba. Yeah.
Now we're gonna talk turkey. This one, let's lock in on this one. We gotta lock in on this conversation.
Cody's winning. Let's move on.
The right decision is Oba Femi winning, but we already know what time it is.
And you got that wild card. This dude Drew Savage. Got that wild card over there.
He's Mac and Luger until he gets the dub.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You got it. You got it.
Cody's winning. Let's move on. Drew comes in. Claymore's the motherfucker.
But let's really be real. You think they're gonna have this dude Oba Femi pin Cody in the middle of the ring?
If they do, it's not going to be clean. But
it's definitely not going to be clean. I will be shocked.
Not on this show. No, the focus is going to be Cena's retirement. They're not going to want anything to overshadow that. So yeah,
that's why Cody's winning.
So that's going to start off the show then.
If anything, that match, that match might be first.
Yeah, since it's Cena.
Wouldn't the tag match be first?
One of those is going to go first for sure.
To hype up the crowd.
You know what? Yeah, you're right, Black. So
you might have a point with that. One of those two
anymore.
One of those two is going to be opening.
Yeah,
but I agree with you, Black. So I would have the tag match start off the night to get the crowd pumped.
Yeah.
And then Kota Oba, and then the girls for the semi, and then Cena's last match. Yep.
Yeah.
But they don't book like that anymore.
AKA
this weird booking thing, like, oh, one of the champions got to fight first. Like, no, that's weird booking.
AKA Bailey Soruga bathroom break match.
That's because Punk is a simp. You know, the girl should go on last. Okay, Phil, whatever.
Hello, bathroom break.
I'll say this, if the feud calls for it, male or female, be in the main event. I'm not mad at shit like that. But let's not force it.
The only no-brainer main event, I think, or the only 2 no-brainer main events during this era was Cody Reigns WrestleMania 40 and Punk Drew Hell in a Cell.
As far as I'm concerned, what's going on is that people remember Sasha and Bianca main eventing. It made sense for them to main event, and they didn't really have any other better options at that time.
That was a lifetime ago.
Right. And so fans are just waiting, like, when are they going to main event again? When are they going to main event again? Like, they don't have the story.
Somebody gives a fuck.
To justify
when it calls for it.
Like I said,
but Sasha and Bianca actually called for it because there was a lot of history there.
The only women's match they could do on this roster, like with the girls they got now, the only women's match that could justify main eventing, and we're not going to get it because they're clearly afraid to do it because they've had plenty of opportunities to do it and they still haven't done it, is Bianca and Rhea. That could main event anything, but we're never going to get that match because we know
that's going to main event a Mania. If they ever do that match, it's going to main event a Mania.
It's going to they might, who knows, they might do it in Saudi Arabia.
Fucking no.
You think Saudi Arabia will have women main event their show?
I see Ego Bone off with their head.
They barely.
Hey, they're gonna be like, long as they dress like Onyx, they can main event.
Yeah, okay.
They gotta be fully clothed. You want a main event? You gotta come through just like astronauts.
I see ankle meats.
Exactly. Like what?
Ankle meats. Cut off their foot.
I've said that before. That's going to be a big headache for them, and they don't got to worry about it right now, but they're going to have to worry about it eventually. This is going to be WrestleMania in Saudi. WrestleMania is all about those elaborate, larger-than-life entrances. The girls aren't going to have that. That's going to totally kill whatever the girls are doing that year. So
they're already pissed. They're already pissed to do it in the Royal Rumble. You think? Imagine how they're gonna feel for WrestleMania. There might be no women on the card.
Jade dresses next to motherfucking naked. Do you think for 5 motherfucking seconds?
Yeah, I know Jade Cargill's gonna be pissed. Like, I'm allergic to clothes. Damn it.
Are we done?
I haven't heard anything from Sandman.
Oh man. Like I was saying, it's gonna be a nightmare for them. But yeah, Saturday night main event. I think that pretty much covers everything.
Yeah, buddy. Oh yeah,
Okay, there you go.
congrats to the Babes of Wrath, B.
Oh yeah. Willow and
Harley's
Harley
been proven
Cameron are
live.
the first tag champs.
Yeah.
Good call. Good call.
I like them, but I hate the name. They need to
Don't
change
give a
their name.
Don't give a fuck.
Yo, congrats to them.
They're too
You know
cute.
what? You know what? No lie. If they didn't win the tag titles, it probably wouldn't have made sense because after they beat Mercedes and Athena, they kind of had to go all the way.
Nah, yo, that match of the year candidate, especially when it comes to the women. Match of the year candidate between those 4 women. Seriously.
You know what I always say about
was
Athena?
mad good.
Like, you know what I always say about Athena?
I'm gonna wheel this out there, and I'm gonna wheel this out to existence. I know she's hurt now.
Back to the ghetto you go.
But I'm gonna predict that when Mercedes drops the TBS title next year, it's gonna be the Queen Aminata. That's my prediction.
Think so?
Queen Aminata, I won't be mad at that.
Yep.
Yeah, like Queen Aminata, she definitely deserves to be AEW champion sometime next year. For the women, of course. She definitely deserves it.
They already fucked up Mercedes versus Athena 1.
I like how Hangman.
They definitely did. And this dude Toph don't want to admit that shit. They ruined that shit. Could have been something really good when it comes to Athena. When it comes to Athena versus Mercedes Moné, that could have been.
I really thought they were going to run that match back, but I'm like, damn.
No, that was never going to work because they're both heels. It was never going to work.
I knew that instantly. I said that when the match started, or before the match even started. I was like, they're one and done.
You're not going to get a proper feud between them unless one of them's a face. And the only one that could really be a face is Athena, because Mercedes is just a natural heel.
In them rare instances, it could have worked though.
No, it couldn't have worked. They're both the same.
It was already working.
No, they're both narcissistic characters that think they're better than everybody else. That's not going to work.
It was already working though, Toph.
Athena officially makes 3 years as Ring of Honor champion.
Congrats to them.
I knew right away. When that match ended, I was like, they're one and done. And Sam was all like, no, they're not one and done. They're not one and done. They're one and done.
And when Bobby Lashley wins the AEW championship, he should be a 2-year champion. I don't care.
Nah, man, I stand by
2 years.
He's definitely going to be. He's definitely got to stay undefeated.
You know, Sam, exactly what's going to happen. And you can see it from motherfucking space.
What's up?
If Lashley wins it, you know MJF's going to come back, and you know he's going to cash in.
No, MJF's going to win it first, and then Lashley's going to take his lunch money. We talked about this already.
Yeah.
No, but you know MJF is going to cash in. You know that he is.
Yes, he's going to cash in, and then Lashley's going to take his lunch money.
MJF is going to. MJF was I was going to say he's going to cash in on Hangman, but he could still cash in on Hangman after he beat Joe. Because this is going to be a short range show.
Unless they do some shit where he cashes in at World's End. Because Hangman did challenge for the title at World's End, so it looks like they might run.
He's going to win it back. He's going to win it back, and that's when this MJF is going to cash in and beat Hangman at World's End.
I don't give a shit about the rule. Like, oh, you gotta give us a month in advance. Like, motherfucker, that is not a cash in.
He probably did by now. He said, "Yo, I'm coming back at World's End. I want the title." And MJF doesn't even need to be champ. MJF don't even need to be champ long.
It should be how it should end is that MJF should just walk in, give the contract to Tony Khan, point at the title, but never give an exact date.
My final prediction of the show: We should maybe we can make that like our next show, just a prediction show of just what we predict different things next year. But my final prediction for the show is I predict the feud for AEW next year, the big money feud, blood feud, whatever. It's going to be MJF and Swerve. It's about that time.
You think so?
Yep.
Oh man, can you imagine?
Hold on. Over MJF versus Lashley or Shelton?
I think it's going to be MJF and Swerve. They teased it a couple of years ago. It was a tease. It's a fresh match. You never got it before. Swerve is definitely leveled up to a point where him facing MJF for a title was believable. Now, it wasn't believable 2 years ago or a year ago, but now it's believable now.
Swerve now looks like two Swerves.
Check out that new track too, y'all. Check out that new track with Swerve and Raekwon the Chef.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
Seriously,
I like it too.
That's just interesting.
Mm-hmm. In fact, that's probably your all-in main event if Ospreay's not back in time. That's probably your all-in main event, MJF and Swerve, right?
Yeah, like AEW, they got some main eventers next year, B. They got some main eventers, B. This should be no excuse. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
Tony Khan should get back up next year. He should get back up to 800,000 when it comes to the viewership.
As long as
there's no way for him
hurt.
to like all these main eventers he's
that
built.
That new rating system proves that no one's gonna get to 800,000. Not in wrestling.
As long as nobody gets hurt and everybody stays healthy, next year should be a strong year. Okada's finally coming around. He's finally getting comfortable. He's feeling like a big deal. Takeshita's over. He's a big deal. You know, we got to wait for Ospreay to recover. We got to hope that Jay White can come back and not get hurt. They've done a great job with Kyle Fletcher. They've done a great job with Hobbs. I think Hobbs, he's another one. I think he could be good. I think Bandito should absolutely be in the conversation. He's proved himself.
Hell yeah.
I mean, they got a nice, healthy roster. Just as long as nobody gets hurt.
But we need some more bookers. Like Tony Khan needs to stop being so stubborn. He needs help with his booking.
But I keep on telling you that this new rating system, 700 is your max. Under this,
I hear it's hurting all.
And that's cool. Like even that's good because what they doing now, like they're not catching no eyes. Let's really be real. Rating system and all that aside, they're not catching no eyes because they're not going out promoting.
I said this before, I'll say it again. I don't think AEW or WWE is really doing all that better than the other.
You're right.
I'll say this. This is what I'll say. When it comes to AEW, at least they're finally giving us an alternative. It finally feels like an alternative. It's been like the first time in a long time.
Not according to Dave Meltzer. Dave Meltzer is that it's like AEW is lapping the motherfuckers. Like, motherfucker, what?
Yeah. Oh, they closing the gap. Stop.
That's because Dave Meltzer's checks stopped coming in.
That's because Dave Meltzer sucks dick. So let's move on.
He said, they closing the gap. So he basically agreeing with what Tony Khan has said. They closing the gap.
I like the smaller, intimate venues, especially for the Death Rider.
Me too. Yeah.
But really, that's the only thing they really got to work on is they like pay-per-views are no problem. Like they can sell out the pay-per-views and whatever. They just need to
the problem
work
is the
back up to a point where they can start doing dynamites and collisions and bigger venues. And then once we're there, and again, I like the smaller venues, regardless of if they can fill them or not. But if they can start getting back to that point where they can start doing dynamites and collisions, mostly dynamites because that's the main show. But if they can get back to that point where they can start regularly running, like 5,000 seat venues, 8,000 seat venues, 10K, because they were running that casually like back in 2021, 2022, 2023, and then around 2024 is when they started going to the smaller ones. That's really the main thing right there, because it's unfortunate, but the reality is, regardless of the quality of the show itself, when a show looks bigger, more people are going to give it a shot. You know what I'm saying? That's just visual thing. If the show looks good on TV, more people are going to be more attracted to watch, even if the show's shit, like Raw or SmackDown most weeks. But they're in a bigger venue most weeks. When you watch Raw and SmackDown, most weeks they're like in a 10,000 seat venue. So a casual is going to be more willing to give that a look because it looks bigger, it looks brighter. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Shit. But anyways, let's get up out of here. We about to go for 3 hours. We killed it tonight. Mainly, we mainly killed it tonight because we were talking about movies and video games. I love when we get into that shit. You know what I'm saying? It refreshes the conversation because we end up going back to the wrestling content and all that. But hell of a conversation, B. I love these shows, B. Seriously.
You're probably going to have a busier stream tomorrow because I think this will be our first time. No? Did we do a stream for Goldberg's match?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, I guess this will be your
did.
second time doing a live stream on a retirement match. So
Yeah, like what I think we covered like all of the Saturday night's main events, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Ever since Saturday night's main events came back, we've been covering all of them.
They brought back Jesse Ventura for tomorrow.
Yeah,
too.
B. Jesse Ventura's back.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Jesse shit on everything.
Yeah,
but he was being logical, and he got mad. He's like, "How you gonna get mad with me?" And that's how Jesse Ventura always is. He always been like that. Why you gonna be mad at him for being himself?
He was Bobby. He was Bobby the Brain before Bobby the Brain.
That's what I'm talking about. Yo, WWE is so soft and pussy. They probably realize that shit. Like, yo, why did we do that? Nah, yo, come on. We that's our bad, That's our bad. Come back. Let's get up out of here, B. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back tomorrow for Saturday night's main event, though.
Same Sandman time, same Sandman channel.
You already know, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all for pulling up. You know what I'm saying? My dude King Leo in the building. Yo, King Leo, we gotta tap back in when it comes to Los Santos, B. We gotta get that grip. Ballet with the blick. With the dudo. My dude Blaze. You know what I'm saying? Ballet and Blick, my secretaries of defense, always tapping in. Appreciate y'all like cooked food. You know what I'm saying? My dude Royalty. You know, Royalty been tapping in as of late. Appreciate you, my dude. You know what I'm saying? My dude Dynasty. My dude Anubis. Tyler. With the dudo. C Flu. I love y'all, B. Seriously, you guys are awesome, man. And y'all in the bushes. I appreciate y'all too. You already know the vibes. Let's get up out of here. Los Santos money. Los Santos money. All right. Yeah, whatever. I'm done.
Sandman put him to sleep, of course. Yo, Sage, you a fucking beast for this one, man. Word. Sandman's here. Yo, tell Lawyer Pig. I send a bomb to your house from UPS. You be stressed. Finish him. You be next. You can ask a motherfucker if the dude get fresh. Night boost academics, what I suggest. Feel the ground start to shake when I beat my chest. King Kong of this rap shit, that's no quest. Let's see who's next. Better have my checks. Always drinking hard liquor till my thirst is quenched. Smoke weed, drink yak, and have good sex. Holla at your boy or leave for text. Chicks used to leave red marks on my neck. Now they say what's good and give me your peck. Kinda throw your neck, you start to sweat. Cause you real fucking nervous when I'm on the set. FTU come through with them big tools. What the fuck you gon' do? Turn your brains to fondue. Semtex wired, whack rappers fired. Monkey flip you through a hole of a spare tire. Military attire for the empire. Head butcher with the mask of an umpire. Semtex Semtex wired, whack rappers fired, monkey flip you through a whole of a spare tire, military attire for the empire, head butch you with the mask of an umpire, you're a vampire, cause you fucking suck, Semtex blow up, reveal your guts, gold tear shows up, group B's flush, marijuana stripper, bring back bucks, I got the Henny in the mug, pretty women give me love, got big buzz and sour diesel dog.